Hey there, Divine Messages 333. I'm Lisa. Uh, all right, so this is my first time going live. Didn't even know I was really able to. Usually do stuff on my phone, and finally got my laptop up and running, and we'll just see if anyone shows up. If not, it's gonna be able to be replayed. Hopefully, I won't have a bad connection. Okay, so hopefully I won't have a bad connection. All right. So we'll just see if anyone pops in. I have music playing in the background. Happy Friday. It's Fun Day Friday. If you can hear me, hi. If you can hear me, can you let me know in the chat if you can hear me, please? Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, yeah. All right. So we will just see if anyone shows up. If not, I'm just gonna do the reading anyway, and maybe people can watch it later. Okay. Hey there. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I'm Lisa. This is Divine Messages 333. And we're going to do It's Fun Day Friday. I hope you're having a good day. My day's been decent. We had snow started last night. When we, like a couple weeks ago, we were having like weather almost in the 70s, and now we have snow again, but that's fine. Whatever. The earth needs it, right? So hopefully you're having a good Friday, and you will have a fun weekend. I just wanted to see whatever comes out. I have a bunch of different cards, decks here, and so we're just gonna see what I'm feeling guided to grab. And I have music in the background because I get messages from the music, and usually it's the music that I listen to that kind of like draws me to grab some cards. So I feel like some of you guys might be having some plans to go out and see some music. That sounds really fun. If that's the case, have a great time, enjoy yourself, dance, it'll raise your vibrations, the music. If you are going out, what are your plans? Let me know what your plans are this weekend. So I'm feeling drawn to this Heart's Hidden Secrets. Actually, I thought it was What's the Tea, but it's Heart's Hidden Secret. Oh, something just fell. Let's see. What does it say? Oh, confusion. Isn't that nice? Uncertain, unclear, unsure. So maybe you're uncertain, unclear about what you're going to do. I just saw 333 on the timer. So we were going to start with Aries. Maybe Aries, there's some confusion tied to Aries. You could be an Aries. It is now Aries season. You could be an Aries, or you could be connected to an Aries, or just have that strongly in your chart, or just embracing this, season right now. So I'm getting that this person that I'm talking about is spiritual. They are spiritual. I feel like maybe somebody is looking on. So this is the card right here. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. I feel like there's like some hesitation, and somebody might be feeling judged. I feel like someone sees you as someone bright. Maybe you have been really working on yourself and you kind of have this like fire that's been lit underneath you. Fire is also Aries, a fire sign. So there are red flowers in the back, and that's also bringing me to like fire. There's passion. I feel like maybe someone's got some passion. Her hair is also messed up. Okay. So maybe when you go out, you're going to be dancing, but you're not sure if you want to go out. You're not sure if I'm feeling like maybe you don't know if you want to connect with some people. So you're like kind of like half in, half out. You could stay home. Like you could stay home and be fine, or you kind of want to go out. Like you might want to get dressed up. And someone might be actually interested in you, like they want to offer you something like flowers, something like that. Let's see what else comes out for Aries. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. Okay, so yeah, there might be someone who was tied to another person. They may have gotten like free from this person, or they might be actually like they could be married. Sorry, where my camera is. They might be married to this person, kind of connected chain to, it's not a chain, it's a rope, but I'm hearing like ball and chain, or like tie the knot. There could be some debts. I'm getting more like financial debts that need to be paid. So money might be tight for you at this time, or for the person that you're thinking about. And this could be because of the choices they made. I feel like they're feeling trapped. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone who's feeling trapped. Hopefully it's not you that's feeling that way. If you're uncertain about this person, what I'm getting is you might want to kind of, if you know what's going on in their life, you may want to kind of like consider, do you want to be tied to their karma? Because the more we deal with someone, especially if we know that maybe like in our gut they're not like good for us, or like you've done a lot of work and maybe you're not sure if they have, like this may be a time where you need some clarity on that. And if you do get that clarity, you may reconsider spending time with them. On the bottom of the deck, we have lusting, forbidden, non-committal, and sexual energy. So I feel, where is this camera? So I feel like, yeah, she kind of has like similar vibe to this card, where like this one seems like she's kind of like, in this sexy kind of energy. Her shawl or whatever is coming off. God, this is like flipped. Her shawl is like coming off, so she's kind of giving a little shoulder. And again, we have the white, so I'm feeling like this could be a spiritual person, but also black and white. Okay, so I'm seeing black and white. Like things aren't always black and white. Someone may have seen them as black and white in the past, but you may have like this kind of like you have like this innocent outside of like this innocent like demeanor on the outside in a way, and then like underneath it's kind of like your sexier shadow side, and the person wants to see that. This person, they want to see that. They want to see you like this. I feel like they find you very tempting. And you may realize that, you may know that, so you also may be unsure about this person. And maybe you don't want to feel like this. Maybe you feel like if you do give into this person, you'll feel like this. Well, I don't want you to feel like that either, but yeah, for a Friday, I don't know. It's just Fridays. Let's see. Let's see. We have these love message oracle cards since um yeah, it's sitting right here. It was staring at me. So let's just see what's gonna come out. What comes out? What's coming out for Aries? Sorry, it's like I feel like I'm stumbling over my words like if somebody was like a little, say you ran into somebody that you had been thinking about, it's like, oh my gosh, here they are right in front of me, and then you start to like fumble over your words type. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. And then I've got like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. There's like 9 cards. Okay, break down 9 to 3, 3, 3. So I did say that on the timer when a few minutes ago. What are we on? Yeah, it was like 8 minutes ago. 8 might be a number that you're also seeing. So I'm not going to read all these cards, but I'll just tell you what came out. Open your eyes, be optimistic. Magnetic connection, law of attraction. Okay. Pay attention to signs and be present. Leave your fears behind and love your shadow. So that's what I was saying. Like, there's like this shadow side, right? Underneath her, or underneath. Oh my gosh, I have to get used to this backwards thing. So yeah, with the dark underwear underneath there, and it says accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Okay, so yeah, maybe there is something like you're not sure about someone else, and you need to kind of like forgive them. This is also kind of showing me like that shadow. Okay. You may have even made some decisions, and now you're kind of like in your shadow side and feeling tempted. Maybe you're the one feeling tempted. I kind of feel like it could be mutual. Because where was this? Oh, this magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Yeah. So it looks like you may have a very exciting, possibly potential for a passionate weekend. If it's not physically passionate, it may be like there may be talks about that, or there may be a passionate talk, and it doesn't have to mean that it's like a sexual energy only, but that might be kind of like what draws you two together. But I feel like because I'm not seeing two people, I'm just seeing like this one person, almost like someone's watching a feminine, and like there needs to be a conversation. Okay, so I have this because I want to keep it fun. I don't want to keep this like serious. I'm too serious or whatever. We're gonna take whatever comes out, but I have the Rebel deck, this unicorn deck. It's a blunt deck, okay? So if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you, but I have another blunt deck here. I don't know if anyone saw my short earlier today. I was thanking the trolls. That was pretty funny. I don't know if this will resonate with you in particular, Aries, but somebody's got haters, and they really they want you to get fucked, okay? And hey, you know what? That's actually funny now that I'm saying it. under this reading, it's kind of funny that I'm saying that, because that's not how it was received when I first did that. This person just really wants you to go, like, they just want to say screw you, okay? They don't like you, or they don't like what you're about or what you're achieving, something like that, because I feel like you don't need this person or these people. And so they're really hating on you. I don't know if you resonate with that. I don't think that that's this person that I'm talking about, though, but you do have onlookers if that resonates with you. So what came out here are, well, you're giving too many fucks. So give 0. Okay. So I think that might be, maybe you're thinking about this situation with this person, whether you're the onlooker or you're the one being watched. Maybe you're really up in your head, and that whole uncertainty, unsure, like you might be over analyzing something, you might be overthinking something, and you're kind of caring a little too much. You think someone's lying. They are. Okay. That could tie in with that whole uncertainty, karma, shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. All right. So maybe in this, because I do feel like somebody, like these people need to talk, because someone's just watching someone. I don't know if I showed this part. Someone's just watching another person and there's no speaking. And so, you know, you don't need to have a conversation. You don't necessarily need resolution or, I mean, sometimes we don't even need the clarity, you know. What was it? I'm trying to think of the word closure. Okay, we don't necessarily need to have closure to forgive. So we can start with ourselves. We can start forgiving ourselves, maybe for staying in a situation too long when we didn't have clarity. Maybe forgive someone for not being able to communicate, or maybe this is a player who's always like lusting after people, and now you're the one, now you're the target, and you know, it's, you see this person in a different light, like you see them maybe as someone you'd like to. I'm seeing 321 on the clock right now, so maybe you feel like this person kind of either pulls back or they go like when things get, like when you could be communicating, they pull back. And so then it seems like it's going backwards, and you're staying in it too long and you're like, screw this. So maybe you just need to forgive yourself for some of the decisions you've made, and you know, the other person, and forgiving them and whatever they did. If you don't have clarity or whatever, that can come in time, you know, but in order to move on, move forward, I'll say move forward and not be dragging them with us, you know, start with forgiving yourself. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit, okay? I mean, because those trolls hate it. Okay, so I say, you know, when you're feeling stuck and not making a decision is kind of making a decision, like it's kind of deciding to say, I'm just going to stay right here, you know, and that isn't a very comfortable feeling. I know that from my own experience. I'm working on that in a lot of different areas. But you know, we can't really work on it until we like actually, you know, see that's what we're doing. And so if there's something that you have been trying to figure out, trying to make a decision on, I have this deck right here. After this, we're going to move on to Taurus, but the Angel Answers deck. So if there's some kind of decision you need to be making, I encourage you to, you know, it doesn't have to be today, but I feel like it's something that's really pressing. And we do have that lunar eclipse coming in a couple days, like I think 3 days or something like that, on the 25th, I think it is. So you may want to, you know, this is kind of like the new like astrological year, this time of year, Aries season. So you may want to kind of actually make time, like schedule time so that you can, you know, sit with your thoughts. If you have to write something down, have intentional thoughts, and try to come to some type of decision. I think that that'll really help you, just to feel. I'm hearing grounded, like maybe you need to ground. So we have in the near future, perfect timing, and success. Okay, we also have can't touch this. You can't touch this. MC Hammer. And okay, so I'm getting two things. This person that is having the lusting feelings, if someone might be getting told, you know, that you can't touch this. I'm not interested. You know, you can't have this. All you're doing is lusting. I want something more. I deserve something more. Even if it isn't a relationship, you're not gonna, you know, use me for your fun, even though it's Fun Day Friday. You know, I mean, do what you want, no judgment. But if that's how you're feeling, like you've done all this work and you don't really want to be treated like an option, you might be telling someone, sorry, but you can't touch this. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. Let's see what's the tea for Taurus. All right. Hi to the two people watching. If you want to, you know, say hi in the chat, I'd appreciate it. That would be really awesome. It's my first time going live. I was saying I didn't even know that I was able to do this because I've been using my phone all this time. Oh, great. So Taurus. So I'll reference this again. I don't know if you may have seen my short on my channel I did this morning. It's called Thanks Trolls, I think, because it was talking about having someone who is on social media, or maybe an influencer of some type. It's a podcast came out, but it's something to do with like people can see you online. Okay, so you have a hater, but I feel like you have multiple haters, and they really want you to get screwed. Okay, they want to screw things up for you, so they may be sending you bad energy. What came out here is spiritual hater. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. Okay. And then we also have cyberbully. You're being bullied online, or they are has suffered from it. Okay. You're being bullied online, or they has suffered from it, etc. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. We have a masculine, or we have a male, we have a female, whatever, feminine, masculine. Okay, so someone's sitting here in the dark. Okay, they're sitting there in the dark. This person in this picture here, she has like this makeup on, kind of like a mask. Okay, so somebody's wearing a mask. There may be someone that you are actually talking to, you're dealing with currently. It could be somebody who uses a pendulum. It could be someone who has a nose ring. Somebody who wears jewelry, rings, maybe a choker. So this person has like a lot of jewelry. They may have braids. They could be blonde, or they could have color in their hair. I'm seeing a lot of smoke here, so I'm getting like there's this whole smoke and mirrors effect. And they're both, these people here, they're in their shadow. self. Okay. So there's someone who, if they aren't bullying you, they want to bully you. This could be, now, I don't know if it's anyone who's watching. You could be doing this to someone else. So you could be a cross watcher for a Taurus, but there is a Taurus that's getting cyber bullied. Let's see what else. What's on the bottom of the deck? Travel. Okay. Okay, and carless. All right. So someone does not have a vehicle. Okay. And they're traveling, or they live at a distance from you. This could be somebody who smokes weed. Okay. I feel like they're taking pictures. So I don't know. I feel like they could be taking screenshots of something online. I don't necessarily feel. I mean, this would be a little creepy, but I mean, if somebody's following you around and then they're taking pictures of you, but this could be someone who is like, they're online. Yeah, now this person's got a phone in their hand, and then I'm seeing a camera here. Okay, so like they could be taking screenshots. There's a right there. It's a camera. It's kind of hard to see, but this could be someone who, if they're following you, it's like they're wearing a disguise, like putting a hat on, maybe to kind of cover their face or something like that. I feel like it's a woman though, or a feminine energy. Yeah, but someone doesn't have a car, so that could be you don't have a car, or they don't have a car. No car, repo car issues. So if you know anyone who's recently had their car possessed or is having car issues, that could be an indication of who this is. See if we can get anything else from this What's the Tea Oracle deck for Taurus regarding this cyber bully. Anything else for Taurus? Giving money. Okay. Giving money and obsessive lover. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. Okay, and see how this person has the hair all in their face, and then they're looking down. That's what I'm saying. Like, they could be stalking you and then trying to like almost like hide their appearance in some way. And again, this person has a nose ring, so that's two pictures with someone having a nose ring. Now, this could be someone who you were in a relationship with, but I'm getting that it's someone else's. Like, there's like three people. I'm getting there's three people. Oh, actually, look at this. We have two females and a masculine. Okay. So I'm getting that there's a masculine, or there's three people. There's like a third party, and somebody is obsessed with the person who's getting cyberbullied, and it's this karmic who's the, I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. There's like a couple. Okay. Let's just, for an example, just keep it simple. Let's say it's a guy and a girl. And the girl, the woman, is obsessed with this other, we'll call the third person a woman. Okay. So this woman who's with the man is obsessed with the other person and they're cyberbullying them. They're hating on this third person spirituality. And I think the obsessed person she probably wears a nose ring. This person, whether it's a female or whoever, they wear a nose ring. The male or the masculine of the couple may have facial hair, and the spiritual person might be offered some money, or it could be the obsessive lover that's getting money. Okay, the obsessive lover is the one that could be receiving money from this masculine, or the person of interest to the obsessed person. I hope I'm making sense. Or somebody might even be getting bribed. So this person here that's like offering the money, I don't know if they're receiving it or they're offering it, but this bracelet here, we have some blue and some green beads here. So I'm getting that it's kind of like communication about like matters of the heart. Okay, right now, Staying Alive, the song is on. And so it's kind of like talking about okay, so it's kind of like talking about someone who's like kind of like strutting their stuff. And I mean, I'm not like an expert on this song or anything, but the vibes that I get from this song are like kind of like this, like if you saw the video ever, it's like this person like strutting and stuff. And Staying Alive, almost like if there was like this projection. Oh, like they're wishing bad things. They're wishing bad things. The bully is wishing bad things on the spiritual person, and they're staying alive. Okay. And I'm seeing John Travolta, and he's all in white, and he's like posed, like with his arm up. Like I'm getting like, and then you see the Bee Gees, and they're all wearing white. Okay. So I'm getting like they're connected. The spiritual person's connected to the divine. And they call the spiritual person calls on protection and help, connection with the divine. And the bully has been projecting a lot of negativity to like destroy this person, to tear them. And they're just so in their emotions. I mean, this woman here, her hair's all in her face. She looks like a freaking mess. You can't even look up. Dangerous, toxic. Okay, Staying Alive. All right, but if you're the Taurus that's getting bullied, you're protected. You're rising up. You're well connected, and you're fine. If you're the one doing this to a Taurus, I would suggest stop, because it won't work out well for you. The person that you are targeting knows how to protect themselves. And really what happens is you don't realize that you're making like this deal with very low vibrating energies. You're on a very low frequency. And if you were ever given what you wanted, let's say you were given that attention. PYT is coming on right now, Pretty Young Thing. So I feel like not the karmic that's the bully, but the spiritual person is looked at like a PYT, Pretty Young Thing. Doesn't matter how old they are. But let's say, just as an example, this is dealing with two women and a guy. The guy is looking at the spiritual person like they're a PYT. They're a pretty young thing. And the karmic ain't looking so pretty right now. Um, and that's going to be as far as their character goes, as far as their outward appearance goes. So yeah, like all the crap that you're putting out there, if you're the cyberbully, all the crap you're putting out there, it's just going to come back to you, especially because you're messing with somebody who knows how to protect themselves. If they have kept up boundaries, if they've kept up any distance, they know why they're doing it. Just because they're not talking about it, just because they're not um, putting it out there on social media or however they can be watched, like they know, and they don't really have to like worry or do anything. I'm getting that they're sleeping well at night, but whoever is doing the bullying isn't. They're not doing well at night. They're in a fog because look at this. It's like totally like they can't, their head's in a fog. They can't think straight. Okay. They can't think straight. I feel like they're trying to mess with your light. They're trying to mess with your power. But what's going to happen is you're going to lose your power if you're doing this. And if it's happening to you, you stay in your power. Okay. You're powerful. That's how you got to where you are right now, because you're powerful. And it's, you know, it's just not going to work out well for the person who is doing this. So, I'm seeing the romance angels. Let's end this for Taurus. But Taurus, what can you tell us about this situation? Okay. And this is for this weekend. So that's, I put the intent out there that we're kind of talking about what's going to go down this weekend. I'm hoping for fun things. Engagement and honeymoon. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, if the cyberbully is, that's so like blurry. But I'm getting that if the cyberbully is like trying to make someone not want the spiritual person, it's not working. They aren't going to want you. Okay. Now, even if you stop, I'm not saying that they're gonna, this male or masculine or the person of interest is going to, want you. But okay, so I don't know if you've ever heard of how you get them is how you lose them. So if this spiritual hater, the cyberbully, has ever like tried to interfere, I'm hearing cock block. If they try to like interfere when this masculine like is trying to meet someone, because they may be just like friends or something like that, and they're, even if it's not like spells and black magic, they're like hating, they're putting so much negativity out there, and that may be like that's where I feel like they might feel like this works. Like, oh, it works because I got their attention. They're with me. They're not talking to so-and-so. They're not talking to those last 3 people. I'm the one who's still around. Yeah, but you know what? Someone's going to come around, and it kind of seems like they're here. This spiritual person who's caught the interest of your person of interest, and you're going to look bad. And whether they find out about it or not, you're going to lose that person due to the negative energy that you put out. So yeah, you got them because you put that negative energy out and you like ran off everybody else. But this time you've kind of met your match, and this person you're trying to mess with is spiritually powerful. That doesn't mean that they're trying to like actively throw back the crap you're throwing at them. They kind of don't even have to do that. They just don't have to like entertain you, and they're staying in their power, and they will, like, you will not benefit this time. Okay. So how you get them is how you lose them. And So I'm seeing like a full moon in the picture. Now you could be dealing with a water sign. There could be a water sign. I am not seeing. That's interesting. So Taurus is an earth sign, and this is all on water. Okay. And this, what is this like? Is it Venice, or is that where like they don't, I mean, they probably have sidewalks, but like the buildings, like you use the oh, what are those things called? I forget what these are called. Something. I can't think of the name right now. But so so if Taurus, if you're the cyber bully, you don't look like you're in the picture. At least not here. And it's showing a full moon. I believe we have a full moon coming up. If you know, the people watching, if you know when the next full moon is, can you put it in the chat, please? Also, the moon can represent some illumination, some clarity, and they're moving away. Now, I do see three, beings on the boat. Gondola, that's what it is. But the third one is an angel. So I feel like this is like divinely orchestrated and divinely protected because everyone's moving away. Okay. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like you guys are kind of like opposites. There's a spiritual person, and then there's the masculine who's kind of like, maybe like if the spiritual person's all about like love and light, the masculine or the other person may be more like pessimistic, kind of like always seeing like the negative side. It doesn't mean they're a negative like person, but maybe just because of what they've went through. Some people, they always kind of see like the dark side. I mean, they can still be great people. Now I feel like the masculine might have thought about what they want to say, and so like they wrote it out. Okay, like they had their thoughts, like they've been thinking a lot, and they kind of like wrote down their thoughts here. He's putting a ring on her hand, or he's at least messing with her ring finger. They aren't looking at each other though, and she's not looking so happy. So I don't know. I kind of feel like these two, they may need to communicate. Because I feel like the masculine in this picture has like kind of reflected and looked within themselves, but I feel like this is a kind of person who is more like trying to show their emotions or show their affection toward the feminine versus actually speaking. So if you know someone like that, if that sounds like a situation that you're close to, you may not feel very satisfied with that type of communication, and you want you're gonna want to like express that, but I feel like you're looking very shiny to this masculine, and they want to like claim you. They might want to claim you. So if you're not sure about that, you may want to kind of sit with your own thoughts. I'm going to get one. We'll do one from the... No, you know what? We're going to do this. I forget what this deck is called, but I think it's Sonia Choquette. It looks like this. They're bigger cards. And it's really like they're about like self-love and clarity, guidance, things like that. So being, your things that are for your benefit, be decisive, right? Okay. Become a clear channel and do what you love. Okay. So like there's two people here. But it's not really clear. And so you need to be decisive. You might not even be very sure about how you feel about this person or what you want to do. Because you can barely see this person here, I mean, they're both blurry, but you can barely see this person. So I feel like this person, one of the people, and it could be the feminine, might be a little bit more in and out. And they might not even be on the same like frequency right now. Like, because one is in black and one is in white. So I feel like maybe one, the feminine energy may be like more like leveled up or ascended than the masculine. And so you may need to really kind of sit with your thoughts on this. And if you're able to communicate with each other, like let them know, hey, I need more than you just showing me. I understand, like, words are just words, and you don't want to go by just someone's words. You want them to have, you want to see, right? You want to experience. Like, don't just tell me, this is how I feel. You got to show me. All right. But if someone just shows you and then they never tell you, is that good enough? Or do you want both, and become a clear channel? So I don't know if, like, I'm not judging or anything. If you use anything at all, I'm talking to this one who's more spiritual. You may want to do things in moderation, and that's going to help you have a little more clarity. So if you're drinking or you're like smoking weed or something, and you want to connect with like your guides, or whatever powers greater than yourself, you want to be more of a clear channel for that. I'm feeling guided to use this Rebel Unicorn deck again. It's blunt, so you do you, okay? Stop trying to change people. That shit really, it never works. Okay, so yeah, there may be someone that you're just not on the same level with right now, and that could be also why, like, one person, do what you love, okay? So, I feel like one person's kind of more in than the other. And, if you're just feeling totally confused, you just don't know what you want, just do you. Just do you. If that person really wants you, then they'll understand. They got to do a little work on themselves, And in the meantime, don't wait for them. I'm not recommending waiting. I'm not encouraging that at all. Yeah, so good luck with that. But I hope you can get out and have some fun. If you need to raise your vibes, hey, I'm seeing right now bounce, rock, skate, roll. So maybe you want to get out, skate, move your body, dance, something like that. I heard bouncy house or something like that. Don't they have like those trampoline places or something like that? Maybe you need to do something like that. All right, so let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, I've got this, what is this deck called? Signs of the times. Okay, looks like this. So these are just signs you may be noticing already, or signs to come. Not relationships. It's kind of similar to Aries when we saw, where is it? This one. You want to see that kind of looks similar. Okay, so you may be dealing with an Aries, and it is red. Okay, so like fire. This could also be something to do, well, matters of the heart, because that looks like a heart to me. But this could also be like connected to your root chakra, so it could be like family relationships, and then medical staff healing. So you may know someone, you may have dealing. There's a lot of the red and yellow, so maybe an Aries, maybe a Leo, Sagittarius. Not in relationships has 8 or 3 and 5. So I feel like there's going to be like some changes that are meant to occur, but out of that, you're going to have some abundance. I feel like there's been like a lot of like communication, but nothing's really like connected between parties. And yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of lines, but they don't cross each other. Okay, so we have like the lines up here. We've got these lines, but they meet, but they don't they don't intersect or cross. We have these lines. I don't know if you can see them in the background of this card. They're really hard to see, but it's like some lines are going like this, and some lines are going like this, but they just touch. They don't intersect. So I feel like there's been communication, but it's like people are talking at each other, but they're not talking, or to each other, but they're not communicating. I'll say not talking, but they're not connecting. Like they're not having a conversation. It's not back and forth. It's I feel like though they may work in the medical field, they may have some type of like ties to the medical industry. I mean, and that could even be like animals. And this is number 4. This is number 13. Okay, so 13 may be significant. This could have been going on for 13 years. This number is also 35. So someone could be 35. Someone could be 53. They could be born in 1953. Someone, what year is it now? Okay. So 13 added together is 4. I feel like it has affected your stability. There's so much red. So again, that's going to be kind of like your root chakra. Also, it could have affected your solar plexus and your third eye. Okay, I feel like your intuition. Yeah, see these two purple, like almost like if they were eyes. Okay, and like say that's your intuition. Like you can see like a third eye. Okay, so I feel like your intuition has been telling you something, almost like a warning. That I'm also seeing is red and yellow, and then like with the lights here that would be flashing if this truck were going. It's an back of a ambulance. I feel like you've been getting warnings. Your intuition has been giving you warnings. Someone may have a birthmark or mole on their face. I'm also kind of seeing this as like black eyes. So maybe someone has been up all night thinking about this, stressing out about this, or I mean, I'm not putting this on anybody, but there could have been like a fight where someone got a black eye. Maybe they had to go to the hospital. Yeah, there actually may be something. Someone may actually kind of been having some disturbing thoughts and they need to go to a hospital to talk to someone about it. If you're having any disturbing thoughts regarding like harming yourself or another person, there's places to get help. Uh, I hope you reach out, or if you know someone who's going through this, maybe check on them and see how they're doing. Um, yeah. So what can what advice do you have for Gemini right now? Let's see. Spirit, where did these go? Okay. So I'm getting I forget how to pronounce this, but it's this deck. It's got a weird name, I forget, but it's called. What advice do you have for Gemini for this weekend regarding this message, Spirit? What advice do you have for Gemini regarding this? Okay, so we have a lot came out. I feel like someone's got a lot on their mind. And okay, so we have illness, number 35 again. Okay, someone may be sick. They may have a cat. Someone may be sick though, and it could be affecting their intuition. We have accident, and then we have the red again. Number 16, adding to 7. There's a lot of white too, so I'm feeling almost like there could have been like a divine intervention. Sometimes, just to protect us, like things can happen. Hopefully nothing, serious, but it's like, maybe we were supposed to go spend time with somebody that wasn't good for us. And then, we crashed, for example, they crashed their bike. Okay. Let's say someone crashed their bike and then they got hurt, or let's say they get sick suddenly, they suddenly are not, it's like they had this whole weekend plan and now they have to like stay in bed because they're not feeling well. And that prevented them from spending time with a person. But that could be for our own good. We have blind, awkward, unknown vision problems. So this could be somebody that this is describing, or they could be blind to a situation. That there's something that they don't know. That's number 9. Okay. We have overload, assessment. What? That doesn't even. Some of these words they don't really make sense. Excess, basically. Obligation, overwhelm. Idea, inspiration, suggestion, vision. This may be the person. Yeah, it actually kind of looks like this person. That they're like, they may think that they have this idea, but they might be kind of blind to something. Like there may be information that they don't really know. Daydream, optimism, illusion. Detour. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like someone might have an idea and then they're daydreaming about it, but there's like information that they don't have. There's like this area. See how, if you can see how in the background, like this is all like there's not, I mean, there's details, but nothing's filled in. So I kind of feel like they don't have the full picture. And so they're not really, there's something not that's gonna go right. Then we also have this is gray also. And then there's like this, it's not a full knot, so there's like holes here, you know? I mean, they gotta like tighten that up. And so I'm feeling like the relationship isn't tight. Whoever the Gemini is dealing with, there's like a lot of like loose ends, holes in the story, or someone doesn't have all the information. The communication is off. Their intuition, they're seeing things, but I don't know if they're not trusting it. They may not be trusting it because we have sweetheart and friendship here. Pure unconditional love, beloved, under sweetheart. Okay. And they're holding like a sonogram. She's pregnant. And there's 3 hearts. Okay. So I'm kind of getting that, like, an idea can also be like a pregnancy for like in the cards. It can also be like a sign of an idea, something new starting. But, and then she's got her eyes closed. Okay. This she's got her eyes closed and his eyes are kind of wide open. I think he looks a little suspicious. Because he also looks like this person. So I feel like the masculine in this situation, if we're dealing with a masculine and a feminine, and I don't mean like a male and a female, but if we're dealing with a masculine and a feminine, and what I mean is like someone who's more the giver is going to be the masculine, someone who's more of the receiver is going to be the feminine. And if you want more information on what those traits look like, just look that up. You can find a lot about it, but this looks like the same person. So I feel like the woman, and she has her eyes closed in here too. Okay. That female has her eyes closed. There's a female in this group and she's got her eyes closed. There's 3 with their eyes closed. So somebody's got, this person is feeling overloaded. So I'm feeling like the person who's got their eyes closed, whether it's a male or a female, masculine or feminine, there's 2 people. Somebody's got their eyes closed. Somebody seems like they're kind of like maybe not so trustworthy. And it's affecting the one that's got their eyes closed. They're being affected. They're an overload, and they could be feeling run down, sick. If they're not even like ill, it could be that they are like, they have very low energy. So this has to do with a friend. And then again, we've got 3 hearts and we've got 3 people. Okay. Now this reminds me of like the 3 of Cups in, okay, this reminds me of the 3 of Cups in tarot. So you got this person here, and it looks like the sun or, the moon, something is above their head. And that's reminding me of this with the idea. Okay, so there's this person here who's got their little idea. You got this person in the middle over here giving this thumbs up. Okay, they may be part of this little plan. I don't know, because it seems like a third party. And then you got this one over here with their eyes closed and they're putting up like a peace sign with their fingers. I feel like they want peace and they're wearing white. So I feel like there's like a spirit. They would be the more spiritual or religious or pure hearted, person, and they want peace. Then you got somebody who's given a thumbs up, like everything's fine. I don't know if I can trust that person or not, though. That could be a fire sign. And then you've got this other person who's got this idea. They're also holding up the peace sign. I kind of feel like they might be mirroring this person over here. And that might be the idea. Like, oh, if I just, because there's communication that needs to happen. So like their idea could be, oh, if I come in, like everything's cool, come in with like another person, a mutual friend of ours, and everything's cool, and kind of test the waters, and if the person I need to communicate with, if they're coming off all like low key or chill or something, I'll come off like that too. I feel like this is their idea, but there's something that they don't know. They've been daydreaming. Somebody doesn't have the full picture. Someone doesn't have the full picture. So I kind of feel like someone is strategizing and kind of like scheming a little bit. So what can Gemini, what is the challenge for Gemini here in this situation? Because I wanted advice, but that's kind of showing a little bit more about the situation. What no, let's go back with the advice, okay? So what's the advice for Gemini? What can Gemini do about this situation? If this is happening, if Gemini is the one who wants peace, what can Gemini do in this situation? Connect with Gaia. Okay, so getting grounded. I like this picture. So they're becoming one with the universe. That might be, so this person with their eyes closed, okay, they need to connect with whatever, power greater than themselves, whether it's God, angels, Gaia, whatever your beliefs are, because like I feel like your intuition, this energy or this I don't know if this person's like trying to confuse you, or you just really need to get grounded. They're wearing kind of like an orange. So if you know anything about chakras, this is going to talk about your sacral chakra. You want to look that up and then find out like what can you do. So they may, if they are experiencing an illness, it could be kind of in their sacral area, like their hips, their their lower organs. I'm hearing kidneys. Okay, so yeah, it could even be that someone's going to need to go get some medical attention and they need to heal. If that's what's going on with Gemini, or we'll say it's Gemini. If that's going on with Gemini, I hope that you can get some rest this weekend. I hope you are resting if you're watching this. And I'm sending you, healing energy. I hope that, with rest, you'll kind of gain some clarity. And I don't know. I feel like these people are around you already. Um, this is looking like, if you have animals, spend time with your animals, get out in nature. But I do feel like even here, the eyes are closed, and if you look at the sky, it's not a clear sky. Okay, so I do feel like you kind of need to just like release, release like any confusion you're having. Release, if you're able to release any energy that feels like it's keeping you down, stuck, blocked, anything like that. If you're wondering what's going on with you, focus on yourself right now. Okay, just focus on your physical wellness, your emotional wellness, your spiritual wellness, mentally. If you're needing extra attention, reach out. Or if you need someone to help you get some medical attention, or extra, if you have extra needs, ask a trusted person to help you. But yeah, I'm just feeling like before you can really like get a handle on this situation that could involve matters of the heart or family, or like anything that's going to affect your root chakra. We're seeing a lot of stuff with your chakras going on in here. I do feel like this is matters of the heart. This tree has glowing green eyes. Okay. So, and then all the different blues in the sky is making me think, yeah, like communication is coming, but you really need to do some healing so that you're better equipped to deal with this situation. Let's get hopefully one more optimistic card for Gemini. Yeah, okay, so low riders on. So yeah, I feel like you might be feeling low, but I feel like somebody's operating kind of like in a low energy. They might be kind of slick. Yeah, I think before you really deal with stuff though, you got to take care of yourself. So, okay, think things through. Okay, that's what I'm kind of saying. Think things through, and then say no. Now that could be you have to put up boundaries. There may be something that you've been asked to do, or you think someone's going to ask you, to do, or your advice is to say no. So that might even be say no to fun this weekend so that you're able to rest. And I'm wishing you well. And yeah, so let's move on to what are we? Gemini, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer. What are we gonna? All right, what's the tea? We're going back to what's the tea. All right, my sun and rising is Cancer. Let's see what that one wanted to slide out. So someone might be slick. They might want to slide in. They might, a message might slide in. Anything else? I'm going to stop there. Okay. All right. We have love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. Okay, so you may be thinking about someone from it. So when I say past, it could even be like a recent past. Is someone who brings up this nostalgic feeling, like reminiscing. It could be somebody you met like last year, and you're thinking about them because you had like good memories. It could be a fire sign. I feel like it is matters of the heart. She's wearing like a green top. She's got red hair. Her hair reminds me of fire. So this could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or you may have fire in your chart. We also have, that's the one that slid out. Okay. So we have bad habits, bad karma. Okay. That's great. So drugs, addictions, toxicities. Okay. We also have a lighter on here again. So I'm feeling like this could have something to do again with the fire sign. All right. We also have played out. Okay. And we got the red again. So this could be, yeah, I'm just really picking up fire sign. Groupie. And we got unfazed. All right, I feel like the person who's unfazed is a spiritual person. I feel like they're protecting themselves. And they're actually trying to maybe not even engage, because you got these groupies here, okay, and they're all eyes on whatever they're looking at. But then you got this, and this person's like the opposite of a groupie. They're like, whatever, like, yeah, I know you're over there. Like, say they were in the same place, okay? You got these people like all like enamored by someone, and this person's in the same place, and they're just like, yeah, okay, I know they're there, and anyway, I'm drinking my espresso, and they're like staying by themselves. So you may be Cancer, you may be the person who's unfazed by someone, a fire sign who's kind of played out. I'm trying, it's not a term I use, but I'm guessing. Oh, I'm feeling like there's been clarity, like this situation maybe is played out. Maybe it's run its course. Yeah, they're about ready to run. Maybe you're dealing with someone who is a runner. Okay, a runner could be a fire sign who is a runner. The situation is played out. They still got all these groupies. They got, and they may have bad karma and bad habits and groupies. Okay, and this may be this may be something that they are like entertaining. And so I want to find out if this is currently going on, or is this the past energy? Because this person they're dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, they're nostalgic, but they don't look very happy. So this, And on the music, we have a song called "Play at Your Own Risk." Okay, so like risky behavior, bad habits. Okay, I feel like this was in the past. This person had some bad habits, or you had bad habits, and in the past there were groupies. This person had some type of, so I don't know if this is like a very popular person you're thinking about, Cancer, someone who could be like in the entertainment industry of some type. They could have, it could be like a musician, um even like an actor, model, like somebody who gets a lot of attention. And because I feel like this, hold on, I almost feel like this is like, again, like was it Aries, where it's like two, I feel like it's two situations that are kind of almost the same on both sides, but a little bit different. Okay, because I feel like, okay, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm getting right now. Like, there's someone who was like two people were, I'm hearing are and were. Okay, so like there's bad karma. Both people had some bad karma that they had to deal with and wrap up. Okay, and I feel like there were bad habits. Okay, it doesn't mean both people were doing drugs or anybody was doing drugs. They just could have toxic bad habits. Okay, bad habits such as drugs. Okay, um but also like someone could have had like a lot of options. And I feel like these are the two people. So a situation is has played out. It played out in the past. I feel like in the past and in the present. Like, because there's this person back here. Like, I feel like maybe in the past the feminine chased a fire sign, and that situation played out. It's played out. And now the fire sign, or the fire sign is the runner. Like, I feel like they've both been runners. Almost like, I feel like they're both like mirroring. Like, I feel like it's mirroring. Like, and that hair really stands out to me. But not as one person. Now my throat chakra is getting all like, I'm feeling like I can't get my voice out right now. So I feel like there's been like a breakdown in communication, and it has to do with matters of the heart. I also feel like if there was a drug habit, it also had to do with like a hurting heart, so, like heartbroken. Because we have on this syringe, there's some green here, so I feel like, um, and the way it's sitting on this spoon with the white powder, I feel like it blocked their connection, their spiritual connection, and that affected their heart. Like, it's all like intertwined. So these bad habits, whether it was drugs or just toxic behavior, toxic people that they wouldn't let go of, they kept as options, like it all like is entangled. Like, they gave into the toxicity because they had a broken heart, which blocked their connection with something greater than themselves. So they were kind of stuck in this like ego thing. I feel like someone got sober. This reminds me of like someone in like in recovery when they're drinking coffee or whatever. They're in solitude. So somebody kind of like went into like a hermit mode, like solitude, and they kind of like worked on themselves and they got, sober, or they ended these toxic ways. There was bad karma going around, I feel like, between the two of them. And the love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, nostalgic, I feel like this is both of the people, like they like almost like a missed opportunity, and they don't look happy. Okay, so I know I said in the beginning, like someone that you may have good memories about. I do feel like they were good memories. Okay, and you have like flowers over here. There's flowers over here. It's really hard to see, but there are flowers right over here. So I feel like something was growing, okay, and it was like blossoming, but it stopped, okay. I feel like somebody was trying to reach and make it grow, and someone else stopped, okay. The way her arms are positioned there. So I feel like there was one person who wanted things to grow, and then there was another person who like blocked their heart. Like they intentionally blocked their heart, and they went for this, okay? They went to have, instead of like trying to have that connection with someone, because they've been hurt in the past, and that hurt caused them to then have all these toxic habits, okay? And they felt more comfortable having the toxic habits than trying to move forward and opening their heart. And that's why this person doesn't look very happy, okay? Because I feel like one person has possibly a fire sign on their brain that they were trying to grow something with, but also this fire sign blocked their heart. But both of them are having like, and as I'm saying this, I Want to Be Your Man is playing. So I feel like as I'm saying this, both people are thinking about each other, and they have fond memories, but it goes back to how everything just kind of like ended and stopped growing because someone blocked love. Okay, I feel like someone blocked love. So because this person has been working on themselves, when they think about this runner, because they've been healing themselves, they're now unfazed by it, even if the person who didn't potentially work on themselves, because I don't believe these people are talking, so I don't think like the one who worked on themselves, I don't think they know if the other person has worked on themselves. So they may be kind of going through their mind like, well, if this person didn't work on themselves and this is still the situation, like whatever, I'm not, you may have felt, I feel like the person that had the groupies didn't almost may have treated the other person like they were just an option, and it could have triggered So Cancer, if you felt like you were treated like an option, that may have really triggered you and kind of brought you into this, you know, it might have triggered things like this, but you have worked on yourself. So I feel like you're more like you're unfazed by that now. And if this person treated you like an option, they may be dealing with some bad karma right now. Okay. So what signs might Cancer be seeing about this situation? What signs might Cancer be seeing about this situation as like confirmation to let them know if this is their situation? Because this isn't going to be for every single Cancer. What signs might Cancer be seeing? We have never give up, phrases, motivation. Okay, so there's 2 hearts, banner. We have 2, 4, 0. So number 6. 6 can be a sign of a number of harmony, soulmates. There's 2 hearts. We also have stars. Stars might mean something to you. Oh, also the number on the card is 24, which adds up to 6. Never give up. So there's green. I feel like, and also the top is purple. So I feel like your intuition is telling you something about a situation with your heart, possibly to do with a soulmate. If you have heard anything about seeing a banner, or you've seen something like this, or you're seeing like there's little stars on this card, anything that's similar to this, I feel like this is a sign. It's meant to motivate you. So it doesn't mean necessarily never give up on this situation, but just never give up. Okay, never give up on your dreams. Never give up on working on yourself. Never give up on, like all the things you've achieved. Don't give up on that. Don't, or even if like, say you connect with this person and things start to go okay, like it starts to grow again, never give up on yourself. Never give up on the hard work that you've already put in. Because sometimes, people can get together with a person and start to kind of let everything that they've worked on fall to the side. And then they're kind of, unfortunately, back in situations like this. And they're feeling like this. So, okay. And then we also have feather messages, number 7. So that is a message from the divine. It's also like a greenish color. I believe this is also having to do with the heart. So if you've been seeing feathers, doesn't have to be green feather, but if you've been seeing feathers, also maybe if you've seen ducks where, you can see like that shiny green on them. I think they're mallard ducks. We have them in Minnesota. Yeah, there's a lot of green. This has really affected like the heart. There's some, it looks like plants or almost like a tree here, but I feel like there's still some, everything isn't completely clear. Even our hat, I feel like it's not completely clear, but it's becoming clear. Okay. I do feel like if there were questions about these options, groupies, whatever you want to call them, they don't have to be necessarily groupies. It just can be someone who gets a lot of attention and likes to have a lot of people around. Okay. But I feel like that's going to become more clear because that's really like totally clear. Yeah, I feel like part of the attraction that these types of people have is like they feel like giving this person attention, they get attention. So these are attention seeking people, and how they get their attention is by giving attention to an attention seeking person, a person who loves to get attention. So I feel like that's not a Cancer, unless this Cancer might have like strong Leo in their chart. Yeah. So, okay. So what can they expect this weekend? Spirit, what can Cancer expect this weekend? How should they look at this situation this weekend with this possible fire sign, or this runner that they were having, trying to grow something with? How, okay. One card stayed, when I picked the pile up, one card was still here. That says, put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. Right. That's what I was I wasn't saying it for that reason, but stay focused on yourself. Okay. Whether you're getting clear about some situations right now, I'm seeing 4:40, so 44 on the clock. I feel like you don't, that also adds to 8. So I feel like you focus on your stability, you're going to have abundance. You need to have stability anyway, because you've gone through things that really rocked your stability, and you're responsible for that. So I feel like you really need to stay focused on yourself. It will also make you more romantically attractive. Okay. When we don't act like this, okay, when this gets old to somebody, what's more attractive? This person, we want what we can't have, right? Where is that? People usually want what they can't have. And this runner could become, I heard, the chaser, okay? Where you may have once been the one chasing the runner, okay? Now this runner looks like they're getting ready to chase, okay? I'm also hearing I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. So, yeah, I feel like if this is you, Cancer, the one who's been working on yourself, the one who doesn't have wasn't the one entertaining all these other people, you really want a genuine person, right? With somebody who loves you. You want to dance with somebody who loves you. So dance is like a metaphor for, it can be a metaphor for you want to have equal communication. You want to have even exchanges, mutual exchanges. You want someone who's genuine, authentic, affectionate, but not just somebody. They have to meet some of these. They have to meet these. I don't want to say requirements, because it makes it seem like they're ultimatums, and I don't mean it like that. But like, if you, let's say you are sober now. If you're not in a place where you can be dating someone or in a relationship with someone who's doing this, right? So if somebody wants to look at that like that's an ultimatum, whatever. If they're gonna spin it like that, and they're gonna make it seem like what you need or what you want is negative, then they're not the one for you. Okay. Because what are their plans? Are they trying not to be sober? Are they being sober? Are they trying to come in and create more toxicity and like kick you out off your stable, foundation? Like, just whatever. Call it what you want. You need what you need. I feel like you know what you want, you know what you need, and you know, if you like dancing, get out and dance. You know, get out there and be the only one on the dance floor. Somebody will probably be very attracted to your light, and they may join in. Okay, we also have third party situation. Yeah, right. Okay, other people may be interfering with its relationship and dimming its full potential. Right. Okay, that's what I was saying. These people are like attention seeking. There could just be one of them, but they're attention seeking. Okay, so they're sucking that energy. They're sucking on that energy, and they're trying to get that attention for themselves. And so they're interfering. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not what you fear will happen. So let's say you want that to grow. Okay, you're having these nostalgic feelings. You want to connect with this person. You want to now, okay, so let the music play, and then we have the groupie. So this could be somebody who is um connected to music in some way, like they could be a musician or something to do with that industry. Um so let's say there's some kind of like event or something, and you want to see this person, or you run into this person. Let's say you go to, I don't know, a show or a concert or whatever, and um or you think you might run into this person. So rather than preparing yourself for all the horrible things that could happen, oh my God, are they going to be surrounded by all these people? They're going to have all these people. They're going to be with so and so who's like always cock blocking me or something, or like think about how it could go if it went well. Well, maybe instead of them seeing you across the room and then dodging you and trying to avoid you the entire time, maybe they eventually like work up to bumping into you in the corner because you're staying back or something like that, because you're kind of more like in this mood. You're kind of like, yeah, I can come out, I can chill and everything, but I'm gonna stay to myself, and just like want to go see this band or something. And they see you, and then they kind of like work their way up to you, and you just like, or you come out of the bathroom or something, and boom, they're right there, and like you say hi to each other, and they're like, oh hey, hi, I haven't seen you in a while. So think about the good things that could actually happen. Pay attention to the red flags, know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like, and let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Right. Let the music play. Let it flow. So yeah, I'm thinking, don't get all stuck in your head. If you do have plans to go out and it has something to do with music, be present, be in the moment. Don't 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 wreck that opportunity for yourself to have a good time. Okay, because you're unfazed by this crap. I mean, sometimes people, you might even be thinking, well, what if I run into these people and I know them and they're the ones that are always interfering? Just be unfazed. you know um you've probably been through a lot of crap, and so what kind of power do they have over you? I can't imagine very much. It's probably a lot of petty crap. But if you're going out, have a great time. Okay, so let's move on to Leo. Leo, I am being guided to first start with an angel number for Leo. What do we have for Leo for angel number? For Leo, I'm seeing 448. That adds to 16. 4 and 4 is 8. That's like 2 8s. Okay, so we have 444. Okay. Trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds. And trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. I am protected. So I don't know if you've been feeling like you've needed protection, or there's like, I feel like there's been a lot of uncertainty, and maybe a lot of questions. But what is that saying? You're right. What is that saying where it's like, everywhere you go, there you are, or something about like it's like I can't think of the like phrase or this quote, or but it's like you're right where you need to be, basically. Like if you're feeling like, no, you should be here, you know, you should be doing this, like, no, you're actually right where you need to be. So I feel like maybe you've been focusing on your stability. Um, so maybe you haven't been feeling like you've been having like a lot of fun in your life because you've been focusing so much on stability. But you know, you don't want to build a foundation that's going to just crumble, right? I mean, you want a solid foundation, and you can like turn up the volume, right? And then you know it's not going to just like crumble underneath you. That's what I'm getting right now. So okay. So I have this Roast Iconic Oracle deck. This is the one that was talking about the trolls in the short that I did earlier. What do you have for Leo? I feel like I just heard like getting a lot of attention. So I'm hearing haters. Okay. Billionaire, red flag, and star seed. Okay. So you might be into like different what is it called? Well, star seeds, but species. You may be someone who believes in other species. Okay, so I don't really know a lot about that, but and I'm not judging people on what they believe, but you may be someone who's very much into that. Okay, very interested in that, and you may be um, connected with someone else, almost like on a telepathic level. Or you may feel like you have, like, how you think is like almost out otherworldly, like you think beyond this 3D um, world here. Red flag and billionaire. Okay, so I'm seeing. Oh, okay. So I'm seeing. There's like. Okay, so we have this rocket with the fire. So I feel like there's a couple rockets with fire. I feel like that's showing up for like as you. I feel like a lot is affecting different chakras. Now there's also I don't know why. Okay, so one of those is not a rocket. I don't know why this is so like foggy, or not foggy but blurry looking. So anyway, one of those is not a rocket, if you can see that. Okay, and um you may be letting your other head make some decisions for you, if you know what I mean. um or someone in this situation is. I feel like there's two people we're dealing with. Okay, so I feel like there's two people. I kind of feel like someone is saying that they're like you, and that they're like on your level, or like you guys are like connected in this other level. Like, but I kind of am hearing bullshit. Like, I kind of feel like this person looks at you like you're like a billionaire. And so I don't know if you have a lot of money or something like that, but they want to like connect with you and almost like mirror you. Because see how this one head is kind of looking at the other one, like they're kind of like this one looks very much like it's focusing here. So I feel like this one is like really into this belief or idea of thinking. I'm so like off here. And then this one, I feel like, is looking oh yeah, I believe everything, right? Like they're checking in with the other person who's really focused on what they believe, if that makes sense. So I kind of feel like someone's not that genuine. They may be doing that because this Leo could have a lot of money, or the other person is under the impression that they have a lot of money and they're almost looking at them like they're a billionaire. And I feel like they want this Leo to take them all over the place. And all they can really offer the Leo is sex, basically. They can just offer physical. That's all they can really offer, is something physical. And then just going along and agreeing pretty much with the Leo. Like, oh yeah, I believe that. Oh yeah, we're totally connected. Oh yeah, we're like soulmates or twin flames or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. And so I feel like the Leo is putting out, because there's like two rockets and they're like going in two different directions, but I feel like this person's got the Leo going all over the damn place, and they want them to spend their money on them, and they're gonna like, they want to be, they want to travel and stuff. And so watch out for the red flags with that. What else can you tell us? We're gonna grab the unicorn deck here, the Rebel deck. What else can you tell Leo about this situation, or what guidance do you have? What advice do you have for Leo? So we have, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Okay. This Leo may feel like maybe they do have a lot of money, and this Leo may feel like in order to keep someone close to them, they always have to be spending money on them. But that's not love, Leo. And you don't have to do that. If somebody can't just, appreciate you for who you are, and that, you shine without having to, get your rocket going around, like you can shine, and it's just, and being around the Leo is good enough. It's fun enough. I feel like this person's taking you for a ride, and yeah. And then I'm looking down at the card here. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Right. And then we have the world here. Okay. So you could be, I'm going to turn this, I'm sorry, my candle is like starting to give me a headache. So, and on the music we have Juicy, the song Juicy. So yeah, I feel like someone is really trying to, like, I feel like this Leo is really being seduced by someone who is very used to getting what they want through like sex. And you need to be careful with that. I'm seeing a lot of like pink here, so I feel like rose quartz could be good for you, Leo, for self-love. Um, let's see. I'm being told to shuffle these love oracle messages. And then I have another deck for love as well. But I'm feeling like, Leo, you need to really like give that love to yourself. Okay? You are lovable. I feel like you really need to give that love to yourself and don't let this person, you need to gain control, not control like of the situation. Okay. Be optimistic and pay attention to signs. Okay. So be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. So if you don't feel like you're lovable, if you feel like you have to like take this person all around the world or spend all this money on them or, like give them things, but they're not giving back to you in an equal way. Those are the kind of people that you're going to attract, unfortunately. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. So yeah, if you've been seeing, say for example, 444, okay, well, that could be a sign this is your reading. If you have seen anything regarding star seeds, rockets, the world, I feel like these are your signs. And I'm being told to just end with this other deck. What is it called? It is called Soul Connections When Two Hearts Meet. Okay. We got Ain't No Future in Your Frontin' playing, and yeah. You cannot be like giving out things in exchange for love, hoping that you're going to get love, oh, I'm going to take them on this trip. Oh, I'm going to like buy this for them in hopes that I'm going to get love in exchange. No, you're basically fronting them all of these blessings, and there ain't going to be a future with love because you're attracting leeches, moochers, unfortunately. So let's end this for Leo with this deck here. What do you have for Leo? What can they take away from this? For Leo, okay. Remarkable. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. Okay, so the relationships that are authentic for you, really take note and then use that to measure relationships you may be having. You may be seeing red flags with. On the bottom we have, okay, I'm taking these two on the bottom. Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. And boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. Right. I feel like the ball is in your court. Okay. And you may need to put up some boundaries. That'll show. If people don't like your boundaries, well, then they can kick rocks, right? They can go find some other source to suck on. Okay. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. And see, there's like a game here. Okay, so I feel like this is what they're telling you, that you have this unbreakable connection, that you guys are You're connected, okay? But see, one is looking at the other. What's your move going to be? Okay, well then I'm going to do this. Yeah. No, I feel like put your boundaries up. Look at your relationships that have really actually worked, where you have the evidence that they have worked for both people, and measure any suspicions you have against that. Okay, because I think you will see, okay, I'm seeing this one card, and this is the last one I'm going to give for Leo. Power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. And there's that fire, okay, for you, Leo, the heart. Leo has a very big heart, okay? Your heart's on fire, and it is like a magnet. Be careful of who you are attracting, okay? You will have a very strong magnetic vibe about yourself, and you need to be careful on who you are attracting here, because some of these people are going to play with that, okay? They're going to play with that, and they're going to play like it's a game. Your heart is part of a game, and they're going to tell you, oh, we're so connected and it's unbreakable. Yeah, see, they're Siamese twins, unbreakable. The hell it is. If you're not good for the Leo, guess what? You can break that shit. They can cut you loose. Siamese twins can get operations, and oh geez, it's one of them died. Well, guess what? I guess you weren't strong enough to make it. I don't know what to tell you. So I don't know. Get out there and enjoy the relationships that are working for you. Okay, Leo? So have a great weekend. All right. Next, we're going to Virgo. Let's need some water. Virgo. My dad's a Virgo. My son was a Virgo. I really appreciate Virgos a lot. What do you want us to look at for Virgo? Signs. Okay. So let's see. What signs have you been seeing, Virgo? What have you been seeing? What have you been seeing? What has the world been showing you, Virgo? What has the world been showing, Virgo? Maybe you haven't been really paying attention, or you've been dismissing these sunflower action. Number 34, 7. I feel like if you have been seeing sunflowers and you have been open to that, and you've been connecting with something greater than yourself, I feel like you've been shown the sunflowers. I'm hearing repeatedly as a sign to take action. So what does Virgo What is Virgo needing to take action on? Okay. So what does Virgo need to take action on? Okay, I'm on for the music, we've got take your time, do it right. Okay, so yes, take some action, but you got to make sure you're doing this right. Don't rush into something. Okay, from right now, I'm not hearing that you need to rush and by action. I'm also seeing Johnson family vacation. Okay, so you might be dealing with someone named John. Your last name might be Johnson. Johnson might be something significant, and could also have to do with your family, or maybe plan a vacation. Okay. All right, Virgo, take action. So become a clear channel. Okay, so a clear channel is basically just having your lines of communication clear between you and the power greater than yourself. Okay. So like if you are taking in any kind of like toxins into your body, that is like clogging up, gumming up, fogging up your connection. So you want to have a clear, you want to be a clear channel. Also bust out of your cocoon. Okay. So here's some action for you. Do what you love and be decisive. Okay. Do you know what you love? Have you had something on your mind that you need to be decisive about? But you need to be thinking a little more clearly in order to make this decision. Have you maybe you're thinking about taking a vacation somewhere where it's very sunny, that looks like the sun as well, not just a flower. Also, maybe your eyes have been open to something. Looks like a huge eye. Like maybe your eyes are opening up to something, or maybe your third eye is opening up to something. Be decisive. Take your time. Do it right. Okay. You don't have to rush, but do it right. So be decisive. You need to make it decisive and be clear on your decision before you make it. But do what you love. Okay. This might be something that you're wanting to think about this weekend. Okay, so what is this? Can you tell us a little bit more about the situation for Virgo? Okay, hold on a second. All right. Indulgement, persuasion, bribe, temptation, disturbance, obscure, irritation, supernatural. Okay. Wait a minute here. So someone might be trying to, okay, so take your time, do it right. Somebody might be trying to rush you to make a decision. They might be trying to get you to, they might be trying to persuade you with some money for you to make a fast decision about something. And you may be someone who, like, I'm not judging, but you may be someone who is known to, like, maybe indulge, and they're using that. These toxic people are using that to their advantage. So they're trying to, like, disturb your process, your healthy process of making a decision. They want you, they're trying to be like, I'm getting pushy. Okay. They might be, and that may have, your eyes might be opening up to that. Okay. Where's that one? Okay. It may be, they may be acting irritable to you. This could be somebody who also, they have like scabs all over them, scratches. This also may be someone who, they may be somebody who indulges, or this, this might be someone you indulge with, and they're pushy and they're trying to control you. They're trying to be controlling and get you to not take your time. Okay. Anything else about this situation Virgo needs to know? Who is this? What are they trying to rush Virgo about? Friendship, team, connection, network. They might want you. They might want you to team up with them about something. It could be part of your friend group, or they might come at you like a friend. Tear the roof off the sucker. Okay, so I feel like maybe so you may be getting pushed. Somebody wants to tear the roof off. Somebody, it's kind of like, I feel like I hear the shit's hitting the fan. Tear the roof off the sucker. So like exposing something. Okay, Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to read something. So I feel like, yeah. Now, one person here has this like it's like a sun or moon above their head, and I feel like someone's kind of getting more of a clear picture. Like their eyes, like I said, their eyes are opening, tear the roof off. What else can you tell us about this situation? What is this? What is this person rushing Virgo about? What are they rushing Virgo about? What are they rushing Virgo about? A trap. Yeah, they're trying to trap you, Virgo. Okay. Someone's trying to trap you. Victim allure trick. They want to make you a victim. Now there's lightning bolts here. I feel like they really want you to feel it. And there ain't going to be anybody around for help. Now, this is number 78. We also have 52, 72. We have 57. Now, these could be ages, years people were born. Those numbers might just be significant. Also, you can add those numbers up. We have 34. So we have 34, 57, 72, 52, 78. So we have 2 sevens. When I'm adding the numbers, we have 2 sevens, an 11, and a 15. And a 9. So 9 I also see as 333 and 15, 6. Okay, bust out of your cocoon. You may have been working on yourself and you are like you're going through a transformation, okay? And you're trying to bust out, and I feel like these people don't want you. They don't want you to bust out. They want you to stay stuck, okay? If a butterfly can't bust out of its cocoon, it will be stuck. And if it stays there, it's going to die. If it couldn't get out, it's going to die. There is no one here. If a mouse gets stuck in a mouse trap, eventually it's going to die because it won't be able to eat, okay? Now, these people look like zombies, okay? Especially, there could be a feminine who is, or a female who is trying to, who's the controlling person. But there could be a male or a masculine energy who's the one doing the communicating to you. Okay, if that makes any sense to you. I feel like this could be dealing with someone. They're trying to disturb your harmony. They're trying to disturb your wishes, like things that you wish for, things that you've been working on or you want to work on. But with the sevens, the 333, the threes, I feel like they're trying to also affect your stability. I'm seeing multiple fives, multiple sevens. I'm feeling like you have been leaning more towards your faith, and they're trying now to trap you and prevent you from like being able to hang on to that, keep you stuck. But light is being shown on some situation here involving them bribing you in some way. And it could be with money, it could be with material things, it could be with substances, it could, I mean, people can bribe people with all kinds of things and trap them. So really watch out for that, Virgo. Yeah, and then there's There's 3 people here, so you're one of them, and then you got these 2 here. So I do think that there's at least 2 people working together against you. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm like, oh, I feel like you need another card. And all my other decks are over there. So I'm just, what deck can we use for some advice for, okay, for Virgo advice? We're going to use the Rebel deck Oracle. So what advice do you have for Virgo regarding this situation? And your cards keep falling down. I don't know if someone's trying to get you to fall down, or something's going to fall down. What advice do you have for Virgo? Okay, that's enough. So we have like 5 cards here. Hold on. Okay. So, okay, so I feel like, I do feel like these people have really gotten in your energy. Okay, but you're also like in your head. So I don't know if you're in your head about this, or because, you know, your life was one way and you're trying to move away from that and change things about yourself, help to transform yourself, you know? So eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. All right. So when we are transforming ourselves, there's lots of areas that we need to give attention to. We need to give attention to our outward appearance. We need to give attention to our insides. We need to give attention to how we're communicating, how we're receiving communication, you know, the actions we're taking, the actions we're not taking anymore, the relationships that we're attracting and the ones we're letting go. There's just so many different things. So maybe you just need to give a little bit more attention to your diet. That will also raise your vibration. When we raise our vibration and we become like higher vibing, people like this, they don't want anything to do with us. What changes, they do, but they don't. Okay. So what changes is they don't want to spend time with you anymore. Now they just want to hate on you and then project all their insecurity and their crap onto you, all their problems onto you. Okay. So raise your vibrations and you will not be attracting energies like that to come towards you. Will they stay in the background? Yeah, they might, because you're busting out of your cocoon. So you must be like a butterfly. You must be beautiful, right? And they're hating on it. You're like a sunflower, okay? Your sunflowers can grow so tall. So raise your vibration so that you're so high they can't even touch you, even if they get on someone's shoulders, okay? It's still not going to be high enough for them. Or it'll be too high for them, okay? Get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you, all right? So when we, you know, if you are someone who has been indulging, maybe had bad habits, maybe your lifestyle just wasn't, you know, for working for your benefits, you know, healthy benefits, we can kind of like get not so in alignment with our heart. Okay, maybe we've had to kind of be colder. Maybe we've had to like protect ourselves more, and so that's made us a little bit like more closed off. But you know, again, you want to raise your vibrations, you got to open your heart. And so, oh, also the song that was on was "You Drop a Bomb on Me" or something. So yeah, someone is trying to cause a disturbance. Okay. All right. So some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Right. So again, this is a different lifestyle. I'm getting that you are now creating for yourself. And you are, you may not be used to how, having good things happen. And, there's lots of ways we can sabotage ourselves. So you really want to make sure that you're like checking yourself when it comes to that. So I don't know if you're like in any kind of therapy, or there's maybe an honest friend you can kind of talk with. What the heck is going on? So yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to keep this going here. I'm gonna just switch up my channel. Okay, so we have down. Okay. Okay, yeah. Some good shit's about to happen. Some good stuff's going down. Okay. So I feel like you may be really newly healing, or if not newly, like recently healing, this just might be, you might be doing it in a different way where you're trying to approach it very differently. And so you may need like an outside person to kind of help you navigate that and like point out like, hey, you're kind of talking real negative again. I know you're not associating with these people, but you're doing some things that you used to do when you were living this lifestyle. So I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but you may just need like someone you can really trust, who isn't hating on you, who's not trying to sabotage you, who's not trying to take from you, or disturb your healing, or detour you, to kind of help you check yourself. Okay. We have you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. That's another thing though. So with this new lifestyle, right? Maybe you didn't make much money before, or it was like blocking, slowing down, delaying your money, and maybe things are kind of going all right. They're more consistent, they're more stable right now, but you are telling yourself, you can't afford this, you can't afford that, or you just really watch how you are talking to yourself, because though that way of thinking too can slow you down and it can affect your money. Ask yourself, if you decide to spend $15 on something, that may seem like splurging to you, what are you worried about? Are you worried you're not going to be able to pay this one bill? Okay, well, like I'm getting right now, like, okay, well, when do you get paid next? Are you gonna be able to make that $15 back by the time this bill has to get paid? All right. Well, is this $15 thing or service or whatever it is purchase, is it going to benefit you in a healthy way? Even if it's just a frivolous thing that brings you joy, like don't cut yourself off from that. Okay. I mean, you may not be trying to get laid, but you don't want to delay your money. Okay. So if you are trying to get laid, yeah, I mean, if you're not broke, don't carry yourself. Don't portray yourself as if you are. People aren't going to want to approach you, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. All right. And then we have fuck. Shit's about to get real. fuck you need your people around. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Because you've got these freaks coming to trap you. Okay, you are going to need somebody, a friend, a true friend. And if you don't have a friend, a true friend that you trust, get creative with this. Do you have a coworker? Do you go to any kind of groups? You know, but if you're the type of person who these used to be your associates, your friends, your acquaintances, you know, you may not have a lot of experience picking healthy people. And that's why I'm saying, like, maybe you have a therapist that you can just be like telling this stuff to, you know, and then you can say, hey, I'm a little worried that I might not know how to attract the right people, or like, I'm not using anymore, but I just stopped like 30 days ago, and I know like it won't be out of my system for like 90 days. I know that like, I may get kind of like down, and maybe you already have like depression or anxiety or something like that. And so it may be like 6 months until you start to feel like a little more normal, or not like how you usually feel, which is really going to be different. So just to have like that outside person to have your back. Okay. Yeah. So, all right. That's for Virgo. All right. So let's do Libra. Good luck with that, Virgo. These people seem really weird. And I hope they don't look like that, because they look scary. Yuck. But I don't know. Like we all gotta heal from something, right? Where did those cards go? Oh, okay. And so yeah. Good luck with that. I just saw somebody walking their dogs. Maybe you just need to get out into nature, clear your head, be around some animals, or go for a walk, something like that. Okay, Libra. Okay, so romance angels. What's going on for Libra this weekend? Anything fun? Maybe Libra's got a date coming up. Anything fun for Libra? I wanted it to be fun, but we all need the messages that we need, I guess. So for Libra, what do we have for Libra? Romance angels. Oh, Papa, you gotta wait. Talking to my dog. He's like, oh, what? Dog walk? Okay, let's go. No. Okay. Okay. What else? Are you feeling shy? I heard the word shy. Okay, Libra. I feel like Libra's got some, I'm hearing trepidation, hesitate. So let's see what worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so I feel like something's been on your mind or your heart, and it's taking a while. I feel like you're also wondering if you should wait. This doesn't necessarily have to do with romance. It could also be just any matters of the heart. So when you love, okay. Yeah, and the way that these angels are kind of closing themselves up, I feel like this Libra could feel a little like fearful, a little like they want to, like they're waiting, but it's kind of like, I don't know. That's not necessarily like the look on their faces, and there is a lot of green behind them. Okay, it's just the greenery in the picture, but I do feel like this has to do. I mean, they're romance angels; it's the heart, but I feel like it could be. It doesn't. There's no romance in this picture, even though it says love life. There's no romantic images in this picture, so it could have to do with any matter of the heart. Also, one angel has their wings open, the other one they're down. So I feel like one person is like ready to take off. One person's ready to go, to soar, to fly, and the other one is not. And the one that has their wings down looks a little bit more like unsure. Okay, so you may be dealing with somebody who, or you could be the one who's unsure, but one person in the situation is more open than the other. So they didn't really want to say much. So let's see what this deck is about. Love, soul connections. So is there anything from this deck that can add to this reading for Libra? What else can you tell us for Libra? Wow, I feel like there is no communication in this situation. I really don't feel like there's, and then the song on here is called Mood. Yeah, so maybe someone's got to be in the mood to talk. Maybe someone hasn't been in the mood to talk. Maybe somebody's moody. So we have intense. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows. Okay. Feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing. Again, I feel like one person has their hand, like it's like one person is opening the other person's hand. Okay. So like one person is more open than the other. So this could be dealing with someone who there's been like a lot of heated arguments. That could be why there's not in communication right now, because there was a lot of heated arguments. Things could have been broken. People could be yelling. I'm seeing two faces. It's like the glass broke, the mirror broke, but it's giving the image of the face two times. So someone could have been two-faced. Somebody wants another person to open up. And I feel like they know they need to take a more gentle approach. So we have challenges. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. All right. I feel like one of these people they went off on their own. They're working on themselves. They're giving up those issues to something greater than themselves. They've been communicating with those energies that are greater than themselves. And I feel like they know that if they have to deal with this person, it's going to be, there's like, the communication, I feel like, is a big obstacle. Like it's a big challenge. The communication part of this is a very big challenge. I feel like one person cannot communicate very well. It gets too intense and then things get out of control. And that's why this person had to leave, and things have been so much clearer and they can breathe. And it's like almost like that mountain in the background. Did it stop? Okay. Almost like, what is going on? Okay. Sorry. Just stop for a second. So, I feel like this person, like they just packed up a bag and they had to walk away. Okay. And then they walked, like whether it's physically they went a great distance, or spiritually, emotionally, within themselves, they created a large distance in that relationship, like from the other person. And then they turned around and they saw, like, wow, I really got away from that huge obstacle, that huge challenge, that huge mountain, and I did it. I'm free. You know, um, so that's good. Hopefully that's you, Libra. Labyrinth. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. Okay, so yeah, I'm feeling like it did have to do with the heart. Yeah, so this is like a backpacker, and they really had to like navigate on their own through all these like issues dealing with the heart. They had to leave their home. Now the road could go, they could get on the in back, and they could try to go back home. Okay, so what is labyrinth? What is Libra feeling about this? Um, what is Libra feeling about this situation? One more, please. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away, and curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Yeah, okay. So I feel like this person that walked away is now like, so they are facing their challenges head on, and they are walking away from, like, they're in a better place. The sky's clear. This could be, they could be dealing with a water sign. um but I feel like, you know, this backpack also could be all the burdens that they were carrying. Okay, now they released it, and now this person isn't. They're just walking. They don't have shoes on. They're just shorts and a tank top, and they're headed toward like these big like monuments. um I feel like they're not scared now. they they were able to go away, get some distance, get some clarity, and now they can face challenges head on. But I feel now, because they may have felt like there was a curse, or somebody was using witchcraft, or just had a negative mindset. That could be this person. Okay, it is dark and black, so you could be dealing with somebody who was doing like mirror magic or some kind of hex, and it actually uh like backfired, like I heard smashed in their face. um it could be something that happened around the fall time. I kind of feel, Libra, like this person. Now, everything could be flipped. Okay, this could be the Libra who has the short temper, and someone escaped from you, Libra. Okay, but I feel like the person who had the short temper um, would be willing to come back if like they just want like a physical thing. So beware of that. Okay. On the The music is Love Lies. I'm not really sure what this song is about, so I'll just see if I hear anything that comes up, but I'm getting that there might have been lies within the relationship, and that had the person had to walk away. So let's just get some advice for you, because I feel like this is kind of like pretty clear. Yeah, okay, so I feel like somebody wants to get you to, they want to know if you're still going to be loyal to them. I feel like the angry person wants to know, they want to know, like, okay, you walked away, so now I've had enough time between us, and where are we at now? Like, because I feel like when the person walked away, there wasn't like a real clear ending. It just kind of like everything just stopped. Okay, and so somebody wants to know, well, what's going on? Whoa, where are we at? And I feel like the person that walked away might be like, where do you think we're at? We haven't spoken. When we were together, it was way too intense and we had challenges and stuff, and I escaped. And suddenly you're coming back and you want to know where things are at. Like, I'm not around. Where do you think things are at? Well, but now I feel like that person that escaped is better. Like, they don't have all these burdens they're carrying, and now they can face this challenge. The water can also represent communication if it's not a water sign. So now, like, they may be ready to face this communication, this, which they see as like it's probably going to be very challenging. So yeah. What advice? I'm not sure what'll come out with this deck, but my eyes were landing on it. So, what can Libra expect to? What's coming for Libra soon or this weekend regarding the situation? What's coming for Libra in regards to this situation? Anything this weekend? Yeah, and see, like, I just feel like like the person who like would lose their temper, I feel like they would communicate because they have to. And I feel like the other person who left doesn't really want to. Drop it like it's hot is on. So yeah, I felt like they dropped the situation like a hot potato. They're like, done. Okay. They dropped it like it's hot. All right. So what can Libra expect to come from this situation in the very near future? Success. Okay, so that can be taken different ways. You might be dealing. Oh, my throat chakra again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to talk. They don't want to talk. They might even be somebody who they might be fearing they're going to get choked up, or they're going to say the wrong thing, I'm hearing, or it's going to go the same way all over again. But success. So success could just be that you go back, you try, you get confirmation. Oh yeah, this isn't going to work. This wasn't meant to be. What I did by walking away was a success. It could be that you try to communicate and things seem okay, like they are maybe moving in a better direction, and the interaction is a success, at least that interaction. Okay. Maybe you're the one trying to reach out to start the communication, and the other person is like saying, fine, we've had enough time not communicating, I will communicate, and that is success to the one reaching out. So good luck with that. That's what I have for you, Libra. I think I'm going to try to do like a very switch things up and maybe not have this reading go so long. I didn't realize it was going to go so long. Maybe I'll do like one card readings next time. Okay, so on to Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm getting what's the tea? All right, so what's the tea for Scorpio? Anything fun going on with Scorpio? Anything for this weekend? What's the tea for this weekend in Scorpio? Anything juicy? Anything more positive for Scorpio? What can you tell us about? Ooh. I don't know about that. Okay, these are very flipping out. I'm going to stop right there. I feel like, okay, somebody might be acting, like feeling aggressive, acting aggressive. And like I said, we're going to stop right there. Like, all right, like somebody might need to put up some, no, Papa, you got to go. Go on. Somebody might be putting up their boundaries and saying, all right, this is enough. We're not doing this, right? This is enough, okay? That's just what I'm getting without looking at the cards. These cards are flipped the other way, and then this one flew out. Okay. Again, we still have drop it like it's hot. So this may be somebody who's not interested. And someone else is I'm getting kind of pushy, I'm hearing. So we have same shit, different day. Okay. I don't even know what that's a picture of, actually. Okay. Fishing for comments. Someone looking at, like they're at a therapist, or they're giving some type of, like they're reporting something, I hear. Fishing for comments. Dirt digging, looking for dirt on you, or vice versa. Okay. This person's wearing a hat with their head down. They are referencing dirt. They're holding a tool, but it's reminding me of the wands in the tarot. And so I'm getting strong earth here. So someone might have strong placements, earth placements in their birth chart, or they may be an earth sign. They're either worried that you're looking up crap on them, or they are looking up stuff on you. Okay. This may be somebody who, I'm hearing shit starter. So this may be someone that you are very, and that also kind of looks like earth cracking, like, like when you see like dirt and it's all dry and then it kind of like separates on the ground. So yeah, I'm definitely getting like an earth sign, someone with strong earth placement. I'm really getting, this is like someone taking notes, like a report, and this person's shirt, it's not like a police uniform, but it's blue, and it reminds me of like a police uniform. Like someone, did they file a police report? Is somebody, okay. Then we have water here. That's bringing like communication to mind. But if this is you, you aren't bothered by this. I feel like you almost expect it. And they're on her swimsuit here on the bottoms that looks like an X. Okay, so maybe this is an X of yours. You expect it. I feel like you check into the sacral chakra. You may need to work on your sacral chakra. You may need to do some yoga poses. She's posing there. Okay. You may even want to do that in the water. And then the platform she's on, oh, she may have a platform. You may have a platform. So you could be on social media and have a platform, and someone's trying to dig up crap on you. I feel like your platform has to do with communicating. Okay. Maybe you also need to work on your throat chakra. Throat chakra is not just about speaking. Think of ear, nose, and throat and all the different ways we can communicate. It can be body language, like how her body has, like she may be feeling like she doesn't want to be seen, or she doesn't want people to look at her. Maybe you feel like someone's been giving you the evil eye, and so you're not trying to like really like make yourself too vulnerable that way. Maybe you are also, if this is you, kind of like if somebody was like, this could be either one too, either person, but maybe you're trying to like kind of like move in like I'm hearing move in silence. So like she's kind of like up against, like, say this was a wall, and like she's trying to like have no one see her or something like that. Maybe you don't want to be seen, or okay. And then the other person who's doing all this dirt digging and everything, whatever they're doing here, filing a report or telling on somebody, I feel like they're describing something. They're stuck. They're wasting their time, because I don't feel like they're going to find anything on you, because I feel like you're spiritual and you are really connected to what you believe in, and so your faith is strong, and I feel like it's solid, and I feel like you communicate with what you believe in. So I feel like you are not you're just not bothered by this. I'm hearing it's bullshit. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So I feel like it's a female telling on another female, or a feminine energy telling on another feminine energy. And then you can't tell who that is. So either they're getting someone else, or this person is trying to disguise themselves. This person's trying to disguise themselves when they're going out looking for dirt. Okay. They may be looking into your social media or whatever you have this platform on, and looking through your comments and trying to like take notes and learn things. Okay. I'm being advised to kind of speed it up a little bit here. So, which cards do you want me to use next? Okay. Interesting. So the romance angels. Okay. Depending on how this goes, this might be the last deck we use for Scorpio. What can you tell us, romance angels, about this reading, this situation for Scorpio? What can you tell us about this situation regarding Scorpio? Okay, what can you tell us? Anything else? I'm hearing juicy dirt. Okay. Okay, so we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Both people may have some fire sign in their chart. And one could be like fire and water. I feel like a masculine could have a lot some fire in his chart. And the feminine could have water and fire. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like the masculine might have a hard time talking, but the feminine wants to talk about matters of the heart. I feel like the masculine, doesn't mean male, female, but the masculine energy may be more like trying to avoid the conversation, but it needs to be had in order for this love to move forward, I'm hearing. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, yeah, now they're on water. And then there's the full moon in the background there. I feel like something's going to be illuminated. Maybe they need to go away to talk because they're on water and they're traveling away. And I feel like it's divinely orchestrated. We have the angels here in the background with this conversation. Where is it? Over here. And then we've got the angel oh my gosh. We have the angel taking them away in the gondola. So yeah, it looks like there's someone in the background trying to, maybe that's why you need to get away. And somebody's trying, okay. Someone might be trying to figure out who you are interested in or dealing with. Okay. So they're maybe looking in your comments, trying to figure out like, who are you talking to? And in order to actually connect with this, like, I feel like there's two different things going on. There's this feminine energy who's trying to get dirt on you, okay? And then you aren't bothered by that, but see, almost like she's holding her breath. Okay, so I feel like what's on her mind though is this conversation that needs to be had. And I feel like this person might be trying to figure out who, because they're trying to start shit. Okay. So, okay. So what advice then do you have for, Scorpio regarding this situation? What advice do you have for Scorpio regarding this situation? What advice? Engage higher reason. Okay. Say no. Okay, so I don't know what say no is in regards to. It could be after you have this heart-to-heart conversation, maybe there's something you got to say no to. Maybe you need to put your boundaries up with this person. Let's get one more. One more for Scorpio, please. One more for Scorpio. It's on the bottom. Face your adversities. Okay. So that you may have had some adversities, and that's what this person's trying to dig up. They're trying to dig up, the dirt. They might be engage higher reason. Why is engage higher reason here? Why is engage higher reason here? Why is engage higher reason here for Scorpio? Why is engage higher reason here for Scorpio? Why is engage higher reason here for Scorpio? Communicate clearly and don't stop. And again, we have no. Okay. So Is this? Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. Engage higher reason, clarified by communicate clearly. So you may need to really use your intuition. Don't stop. Okay. Yeah, so there's green here. Communicate clearly in matters of the heart. And then again, we have no. So you have two no's here. Okay, so I'm kind of getting like boundaries. Like you might need to tell somebody you need to back off. Okay. Um, I'm feeling like confused. I feel like there's confusion. Okay. I feel like there's confusion surrounding this. I don't know if this person, they may be projecting on you, trying to project some confusion in the situation. And then it's you can do it, and then this don't stop. So I feel like that has to do with the conversing the matters of the heart. Okay, like you can do it. Don't stop. Go with your intuition. Yeah, this one and success. Okay. And we have within the next few months. Okay. The situation will improve. All right. So we're going to end that there for Scorpio. Hopefully that just brought you some confirmation about your situation. I also feel like you know this is going on. And I just don't feel like I'm really telling you something that you don't know. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of like not feeling so much like I need to clarify these things, because I feel like, well, you're very intuitive anyway, so I feel like you're kind of onto this, and it's going to make sense to you rather than me trying to make sense out of it, because there's so many different situations. Or like various things could be different in everyone's situation. So that's what I have for Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. So we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We got 4 left. We're on 3 hours. Okay, let's keep it going. Okay, so Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. What would you like for Sagittarius? Okay. So they want the Rebel deck to come out. I'm hearing feisty, fiery. You can handle it. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what you got for Sagittarius. What can they handle? Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Okay? And then make it rain. Maybe you've been working a lot and you haven't been able to get outside. You need to take some time to do that, because you got to have balance. It's great. Congratulations, you're making more money. but now you're going to need to maybe like work on balancing work, balancing, other areas of your life. Let's just, whoa, keep it there. Okay. Shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you have been working a lot. All right. Now, more money comes with more problems, right? So now you've got people who are envious of you. You've got people who are jealous. You've got haters. Okay, slow motion is up here. So I feel like if you engage with that energy, you are slowing your money coming in, or you're having to put in all this overtime, or you're working like maybe 2 jobs or something. Maybe they each don't pay that great, but you're making more money, but you're putting so much in. So don't let shit slow you down. Okay, is what I'm getting. Don't let it slow you down. So you've got to, I'm hearing like the flow. You got to get the flow. So you want your money to flow. Your money's going to flow better when like your body, your chi is flowing better, your energy within your body. Okay, so work on that, stretch, eat better. If you're having I'm hearing like cramping, things like that, like look up what can help with things like that. I'm just feeling you might be feeling triggered at this time. Um, you may be feeling triggered to fight back, I'm hearing. I don't think you need to fight back. Like it's saying, reevaluate, change your perspective, or quit. Okay? So I don't think you need to fight back. You may need to stand up for yourself if somebody's trying to screw with you, but I don't think you need to get into any kind of battles, because again, that's kind of like they might not even realize they're doing it, but they're this person or these people are not happy with their own situation. So they are trying to, whether they realize it or not, they are in your energy, and they have like toxic energy. Okay. And if you engage with that, you are slowing your everything. You're slowing your progress. You're slowing your blessings, all of it. So you don't want to do that. Okay, so I have the Roast Iconic Oracle deck. What's going on with the job? What can you tell us about Sagittarius and their job? What's going on with their job? Okay. We have Love plus Gaslight. Okay, so, and then we have Empath, and we have Black Square. Okay, so I do feel like you are picking up on the energy. You're someone who can kind of tell how people feel, even when they don't confirm it. They can tell you, oh, I'm fine and everything. You can tell when the situation's not fine. You can feel it. Okay. Black Square. Yeah, I feel like that's their energy. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. You don't need to deal with that. You don't need to get in there. You're gonna like a black hole. Okay, what are you gonna get out of there? There's no color. There's no light. You're gonna be in the dark. It's like a black hole. You're getting sucked into. Do not engage. Okay, Love and Gaslight. So I feel like this person or these people might be approaching you, the empath, like with love bombing. Then, if, like I just said, they're gonna gaslight you, right? If you're trying to be mature and like, hey, I think we have like, I don't know, like maybe we're having like, I'm sensing something like off between us, right? They're going to be like, oh, it's fine. It's totally, everything's fine. Like that's gaslighting. Okay. Oh no, you're not picking up on that. Oh no, maybe you're tired. Oh, you've been working so much, or, I know you don't really take breaks. You're not eating that well. So, it's probably really you. I'm really fine. That's gaslighting. Okay. Fuck that. yeah, it may be causing you to be very moody. Okay, 1 minute you're like emotional, like because you're maybe working so hard, maybe you're not eating right, maybe you're not moving your body and stuff. And then the next minute you're getting pissed off. It's clouding your mind, it's clouding your intuition, or they're trying to cloud your intuition, or they're trying to trigger these emotions in you. Okay. So be careful with that. Um, and if you aren't feeling it, start looking for something else. Okay. So let's just finish. What signs might Scorpio, or I'm sorry, what signs might Sagittarius be seeing if this reading is for them? What signs might Sagittarius be feeling or seeing if this reading is for them? What signs might Sagittarius be seeing? So key, opportunity, keys open doors, right? Okay, into a whole new universe they do. Okay. Number 17, 8. Okay, you know what? You may need to quit. If it's just getting too much, that may be the key to quit. Or it could also be to just transfer to a different location. Okay, it could be to communicate or trust your intuition. There's a lot of purple here. I feel like it's going to provide a lot of abundance for opportunity, and that it also could be divine intervention. Okay, so if you're seeing, let's say you found some keys, let's say you were just given a key, that might be a sign for you. You saw something with a key on it and it just stuck out. You saw the word key. You're going to a hotel this weekend. Woo, have fun. Maybe because of all the money you're earning now, you can go have fun at a hotel. Okay, I'm looking, I don't know, at the bottom of the deck, it's sunflower. 34, action. Yeah, you may need to take action because I feel like your eyes are opening up. Your eye is open, your third eye or your eyes are being open to the situation. And 3 and 4. So I feel like it does have to do with your stability, your foundation. And I do feel like if you add those together, 7. I feel like it is. This is a sign from a power greater than yourself. I'll put it that way. Okay. So let's move on to, hopefully that helped you, Sagittarius. And if you're going to a hotel, have fun. Maybe they have a pool or a sauna or something. You can go relax and, meditate a little bit. Be intentional about your thoughts, or get to bed early. Or if they have breakfast, have that. Have some fruit or some vegetables, stuff to get your vibrations up there. Okay. Don't let those guys be energy vampires for you. All right. On to Capricorn. Capricorn. What do you want to tell Capricorn? Capricorn is going to start with an angel number. Angel number for Capricorn. Oh, 2. Okay. Sorry if that was loud. 888. I am abundant. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. Good job, Capricorn. So you're working on yourself. Great. 888. That's really awesome. So you're going to start seeing, if you're not already, you're experiencing abundance. Remember, abundance is not just money. And if we start reverting, abundance could become a bunch of problems. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to pee on your great thing here, but just keep that, in mind. That came out for some reason. Okay, then we also have 15, which you can add to 6, or 1 and 5, like new beginnings. 5 is change, so you may be coming into some new beginnings that are different, that things are changing for you. So we're having some new things entering. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. You're curious, and social nature brings you in contact, with a variety of people, all who would benefit from your warm heartfelt words of wisdom. Okay, I am wise. Well, you've got to be wise because you're now here. Okay, so you've been doing the work. So you've been making wiser choices for yourself. That's really good. And now you're getting new beginnings. Things are changing for you. Okay, so, you know, um, if let's say you're having a conversation with someone, or you're near some people and you're hearing a conversation and it's not inappropriate to chime in and kind of add to it. If there's something that you feel someone needs to hear, I'm getting, tell them. If you have to say it in a gentle way or kind of like ease into this conversation if you're not in it, like do that, because you didn't just learn these things for yourself. You learned them because you know all these blessings and these gifts, this abundance, this lessons, we learn it for ourselves, but then we're not just supposed to like hang on to it. Okay, we're supposed to then share it. Okay, so if you feel like, oh well, I'm gonna come off like I'm a know-it-all or I'm like all arrogant, that's up to them if that's how they're gonna look at it or take it. Like I said, if it's appropriate, okay. If it's not, and there's another time where this conversation kind of goes in that direction again, or you're alone with someone you wanted to kind of shed some light on, um, or share something with, just take that opportunity. If it feels like you're being called to do it, do so. And if they take you as arrogant, at the very least you're planting a seed. And if I'm guessing that's what you need to do, I don't know. So what signs might Capricorn be seeing? Okay. Fence, boundaries. Yeah. So people may be putting up their boundaries with you, or you may need to put your boundaries up. Okay. Because as your light shines, people will be attracted. Okay, so then I'm seeing stars, divine guidance. Okay, right. So you may be feeling divinely guided. Okay, because look at, you've climbed all the way up and you're a star. Okay, number 33. Okay, which is like divine, and 6 like harmony. Okay, so you're not trying to like cause problems, right? Conflict. You want harmony. Then we also have 2 and 8, or 2 and 6, which is 8. Again, 6, like harmony, soulmate, and then you want to make sure you're thinking positively. So think positively about yourself, situations, other people. If you went through things and you're where you are now, a wiser person, that you need to have some compassion with yourself. And diamonds, okay, is on. So shine bright like a diamond, right? Like a star you are. I feel like I want to cry now. So, and look at the fence is white and it's pointing up to the sky, okay? I feel like you have a lot of passion. You could also be around a lot of fiery people, a fire sign. You could have, it could have, this divine putting up your boundaries could have caused you to like, it sparked a flame inside of you to take action for yourself. Never give up. Phrases, motivation. Okay, so we have 2 and 4, which is another 6. Okay, so lots of 6s here. Never give up. That purple is at the top, and then you got green. I feel like you've risen above heartache. Okay, and you used your intuition. There's hearts and stars. Okay, so I really feel like, yeah, you're feeling motivated and guided, and go with that. If you see a feather, Capricorn, that's your message. Okay, this is for you. If you're seeing feathers, you find a feather. Um, it's number 7. It is a divine message or a message from something other than yourself, greater than yourself. Okay. So good job. And shine your light, share your knowledge, share your wisdom. And if someone's not ready to hear it, embrace it, whatever, they don't have to do whatever you're saying if you're suggesting something. But we all have our lessons. Maybe they just need to learn how to listen. Maybe they need to learn how to take, receive information, let someone give to them. Maybe it's just supposed to plant a seed, um, but keep your boundaries up, or they may be keeping their boundaries up with you. So I don't know. I think that's a good message for you. So good luck with that. Next we have, if I said Sagittarius, I meant Capricorn. Next we have Aquarius and then Pisces, and then we are done. Okay. Aquarius. Okay, I'm seeing these two hearts, hidden secrets. Okay. What can you tell us about this heart's hidden secrets for Aquarius? Okay. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold, and lusting. Forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. Okay. I feel like someone was wearing a mask and they were very cold to you. This was somebody who was like lusting after you, and they pretty much walked away. They left you hanging. They were in this more non-committal, I'm hearing phase or energy. Like there was a lot of sexual energy. You may have, I also feel like they were smiling and acting like everything's fine, but really they had like this other side of them that could be cold and almost come off like mean or dark. See, it's a vibe. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you interpret that. That's not like a term I use. I don't use that. I know that's like a thing now, but I don't really use that. It's a vibe. I kind of understand what it means, but I'm not really sure. Like I feel like if you use that term, it'll speak to you more than me trying to like push it. So I feel like they gave a vibe. And I feel like they're also saying you gave a vibe. Almost like you gave this vibe. And when they couldn't get it, they gave that vibe. And they don't match, okay? Now so now actually I'm looking at this closer. This person took the mask off, or they're taking that mask off. There's a person standing back there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's their shoe down here. I'm going backwards. Right there, there's their shoes. They're like squatting down. They took that mask off. So if this is you, Aquarius, that somebody was lusting after, I'm getting that they were wearing a mask and then they took off their mask and you saw they were wearing a mask. But I feel like at first you didn't realize that, or flip it if it's the other way around. Okay. I just feel like, and I don't feel like there was something that actually happened between you, but I feel like it was getting there. Okay. So you may have shown them pictures or videos or something like that. Okay. So This other one was calling me. Okay, what's on the bottom? Nourish, self-growth, self-focus, self-finding. Okay, yeah. So I feel like this person said they were doing that. See, this mask is like white, like I'm getting that's like spiritual. Okay, so I feel like they said they were doing that. I don't really think they were, as much as they said it. Okay, it doesn't mean that they're like a super toxic person. I just feel like they were wearing this mask and maybe they weren't doing it as much as they said they were doing, or they thought they were doing that. Then this person is hanging on to this curtain, which is white. So I feel like they actually are doing this, or this, the self-growth, self-focused, and self-finding, soul finding. I feel like they were doing this, like she's holding on to that. Okay, like she's hanging on to her faith. Okay, so I feel like one person was and one person wasn't, and this person kind of got fooled. Okay, so what can you tell us regarding this soul connection deck and this situation? I mean, what can you tell us for Sagittarius? Okay, someone's eager. Synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. Okay, so we have this bee, like a pollinator. Okay, so you may be getting signs of synchronicity. So, I mean, maybe you both were, like I said, the one person wearing the mask, they may have been, I feel like they're more in their shadow side, and it's not that they aren't or weren't like, spiritual or like working on themselves, but I feel like they wear this mask like they do it more than they actually do, or they think they're doing it more than they actually are, but they're more in their shadow side than they realize, is what I'm getting. And that they're going around. I also feel like this person might be going around and like, I'm getting two things from this. So the person that was wearing the mask may be hitting up like a lot of people, and because they're lusting, but they're not really like sticking with one. And then the person that was getting lusted after, I feel like they're like touching a lot of people, are making impacts with a lot of people. Um, Almost like, I'm hearing like Earth Angel, like impacting people's lives, like coming in contact with people, and and it's like triggering something to start to grow or something like that. So I'm getting like I'm hearing more to come. Okay, so then let's end at Aquarius with the romance angels. Okay, what can you tell us for Aquarius, regarding the situation? What can you tell us? What does Aquarius need to know regarding this situation? I don't feel like these people are talking. They're not talking. These two people, Aquarius and the other person. Okay. Obsessed. Okay, somebody might be obsessed with the other person. So the person that was wearing the mask may be obsessed with the person that they were lusting after. Okay. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Separation, time apart from your partner, is on the horizon. And reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. Oh my gosh, my dog is a little wound up. Okay, so So I feel like you guys went through a separation after this person, like you realized they were wearing a mask, and there could be a reconciliation coming. You might be reconciling with this person. Yeah, I feel like the masculine went during the separation. They like I feel like someone kind of like triggered their heart. The way he's hanging on to his heart, and then the green curtain, okay? And then she was like, I feel like she felt kind of abandoned, and she's wearing like white. Okay, so I feel like that's the person that was getting lusted after, that was hanging on to their faith. I feel like she felt like abandoned, and this guy, this masculine, felt it in their heart, or she triggered his heart, something like that. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be, that was during the separation. Now I feel like this is going to feel like cloud nine, or the masculine is like fantasizing about it. But see how he's got like a grip on her. There she is, still wearing the white, but I just, and he's got his shirt off. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, he's still maybe like, and we've got obsessed going. So I kind of feel like, yeah, he's been like fantasizing, still lusting. Okay, because now she's got her clothes off practically, and he's got his shirt off. Okay, so now, yeah, all right. Um, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so I feel like the feminine does have fond memories, or when she thinks of the person, it's like fond. You know, the feminine, when they think of the person, they're having like fond thoughts, but you may just need there may be you may be feeling like you're getting, like your intuition is telling you something about the future. Okay, these are really hard to see, but she's got like a dark blue on her head, but it's up on her head, so I feel like that's her crown chakra. And then the the angel is holding a crystal ball. So I feel like maybe you just need to like talk with your friends. If this is the person, if I'm talking to the person who was like abandoned by the one wearing the mask, I feel like, talk with your friends, get out with your friends, socialize a little bit. Um, you know, this person's probably going to come back around and want to talk to you, and that's up to you. But use your intuition, when you do so. All right. So good luck with that. That might be coming this weekend. Who knows? If it does, love yourself first. Okay. And lastly, let's do Pisces. Okay. And then my dog needs to go potty. So Pisces. Okay, so Rock Your Body's coming on right now, so I'm feeling like this will be interesting. So what do we want to bring out for Pisces? For Pisces, please. What do you want for Pisces? Okay, what's the tea? This has gotten a lot of action today. Okay. All right. Thank you to the watcher or watchers. I really appreciate it. It's my first live. Didn't know I could even do this. But I'm using my phone usually, and this is the first time I'm using my laptop. So cool. All right. So I'm hearing scatterbrain. All right. We've got interesting. Spiritual hater. Okay. So either Pisces is a spiritual hater, or someone's hating on Pisces for being a spiritual hater. Hate on your spirituality, light, magic, power. They just pretty much just hate you altogether, everything about you, and you totally suck. Okay. This is like a real pink, like fuchsia color. I feel like they don't like themselves. Okay. I feel like they don't have much self-love, and they also hate that you do. Okay. This person has like makeup around their eyes, so I feel like this is also a mask wearer. Um, and they're coming out. They're like smoke and mirrors. Okay. Because we also have kissing ass and ignoring. Okay. So we've got these flowers here. I don't know what these kind of flowers are called. They're kind of an orangey, pinkish, and there's someone in all white. So I feel like this is the spiritual person, okay? And this person is kissing their ass. So they're love bombing the spiritual person, even though they hate them. Hold on a second here. And we also have ignoring. And on one of the pictures, it says "ride the wave." Okay, and then we have some lilacs here. Lilacs come out like I think in the spring or like later spring or something. So you might have to wait until like another month or so, maybe when lilacs start to come out, a month or two. Someone is ignoring or was ignoring. There might be 3 people involved, okay? This spiritual person might have been feeling ignored, but someone now wants to come and kiss their ass. Okay. I'm getting something different than I was before. And then there's a person. I feel like there's 3 people. I feel like this person is like feminine energy, possibly. Doesn't have to be a female, feminine energy. But I feel like they're more like in the background, hating on this spiritual person who was being ignored. But now their ass is being kissed by somebody who they were like possibly kind of waiting for or hoping for or something like that. Okay. Yeah. What can you tell us about this for Pisces, this situation regarding, I think it's 3 people. What can you tell us about this? Okay, so we have gold digger. There could be a gold digger involved. Open yourself to love. Beware of codependency, deception, and distance. All right. Open yourself to love. It's safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Okay, so I feel like the person that was ignoring the spiritual person is now wanting to kiss their ass, and it's okay to open up yourself and be kind of vulnerable. At least have like conversations or something. But beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So if you have any addictive behaviors, or the person that wants to kiss your ass that was ignoring you before may have some addictive behaviors. It doesn't mean drugs or alcohol. It could be all kinds of addictive things, all kinds. So it could even be addicted to getting attention. Okay. The separation you're experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So, and then we have flowers here. So I do feel like the distance made the heart grow fonder. I'm hearing something started to bloom, something started to grow. Because in this picture, those flowers are not blooming yet. But in this picture, they are. Okay. And they're more of an orangey color. So I feel like somebody was ignoring their intuition, those purple flowers, and they didn't let something grow. They might also have a cat. Okay. I feel like they were seeing things as black and white as well. Okay. And now something kind of opened up and they're seeing it differently. And now they're kind of like, their heart's kind of like on fire for someone, or blooming for somebody. Okay. But beware of that codependence. All right. Even though it's safe for you to let your guard down, just beware, because that just might be something that you are prone to, or the other person is. But the distance was necessary. The separation was necessary for something to grow, for someone to start to like tap into their intuition, pay attention to it. I'm getting deception. Someone's wearing a mask in this relationship. Okay. Now I'm getting two different things. Okay. I'm kind of going back to the first thing I was talking about, how this person is hating on the spiritual person. And they're talking about this person's wearing a mask in this relationship. So I feel like, okay. So if we stay with the story I was just telling you, the situation I was just telling you, I feel like there could be a third person. Okay. This person is a third person in the background, and they are wearing a mask. Like, I feel like they are somehow connected to the masculine, or the person who is ignoring the spiritual person. And I feel like this hater hates the spiritual person. So I feel like there's three people and they're wearing a mask. Okay. Then another situation I'm getting is that the spiritual person was connected to someone that they have been distant from, and there was codependency involved. And this person they distanced themselves from is a spiritual hater, but they were acting like they weren't. And they want to come back and kiss your ass and act like they've got all this love for you and that it's safe now because we've had the distance. Okay, so I'm feeling like two different situations here. Okay. So okay. This might be the ending for Pisces. What? Okay. Admit your vulnerabilities, become a clear channel. Okay, so we have the do what you love, correct your mistakes, and bust out of your cocoon. Okay, so I do feel like while you have this distance, there was probably codependency here. Okay, and maybe you had some addictions that made you very vulnerable. Okay, that you need to drop. Okay, because it creates this codependency either on that, whatever your addiction is or vice is or whatever, or it could be a person. Okay, but I feel like there was like maybe chemicals or substances or something involved, because it's asking you to become a clear channel. I think it'll also help you have like clear mind, and you'll be able to trust your intuition more. So yeah, and you made some mistakes, but you need to correct them. Okay, that could be, I feel like if you make sure that you're having a clear mind too, you'll be able to see this deception, like how this person, they're going to be, it's like if that cloud was all in front of their face and you couldn't see that, then you're going to be able to see clearly. Okay, that it's like the clouds are going to part and you're going to see who this person was. Okay, and bust out of your cocoon and do what you love. Okay, love yourself. I think I might have said that. Did I say that for this? Love yourself first. So yeah, love yourself first, Pisces. Looks like though, depending on who you are in this situation, there needs to be some reciprocity. I'm hearing correcting some mistakes, owning up, not ignoring anymore your intuition or the needs of people, or considering people is what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm not really. Okay, so we're gonna end Pisces and the reading. Okay, so Jumpin' by Destiny's Child is on, and I'm getting there may have been, okay, either when during the separation, both parties could have been like entertaining other people, or someone was in a relationship acting like they weren't, and leaving their partner at home, and that they were they had like addictions. So it could be attention, it could be sexual addictions, it could be, money addictions, other vices, and um, and really not making that priority or that person a priority. What did I just say? They weren't making the relationship or the person a priority. It's like they were going off and doing their own thing, and that caused this issue, and the spiritual person listened to their intuition, and that deceptive person, it's like they had self-love. The spiritual person started to have self-love, and that cleared their view, and they saw, oh, they were wearing a mask. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So what do you want to leave Pisces with? Okay. U equals money. U equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Maybe you just need to go out and spend some money, and you will not be in a lack mindset, and you'll start attracting more. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Okay, so the issue that you went through, like, you may have some people approaching you, maybe attracting good situations. So let's not bring up the past. Let's not dwell on that. If you've worked through it, you're on the other side now. So stay over there. You don't need to go backwards and bringing up all that crap. And then basically like sabotaging your own good, situations. Ask a fucking expert. Don't rely on your friends or the internet. Listen to a damn professional. So maybe you've been in therapy about this. It might have been a situation where you needed to get some therapy. You needed to get some outside support. So let them know, if you guys if this person is coming back and trying to reconcile with you or kiss your ass, tell another person, because if you just came out of that, they may really try to confuse you again and put that mask on and put your head back in the clouds. And so it affects how you love yourself, and that you're going to need some support for. You're going to need someone who can be that voice of reason, or, point out the red flags if you bring them up, because you didn't see them before. It took you having to get away, clear your mind, stop the codependency, with things or people, and then you were able to see, well, you don't have to take that long this time. Get some real support, therapy's one way, okay? Take a fucking trip, go see some shit, do some new things, talk to people cooler than you, okay? So yeah, just start enjoying your life, okay? Take it back, enjoy your life. Don't wait around for this person if they've already shown up. I hope that they're not just kissing your ass. Yeah, but this is telling me, again, love yourself first, okay? Sometimes we have to get away from our surroundings to really get our head clear, or to get away from those things that we're so dependent on. And you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Okay, and then last song we have here is Just the Way You Are by Bruno Mars. So you know what? You are awesome just the way you are. You are beautiful. It's what you should have been told, right? or maybe it's what you need to tell someone. But you are, okay? So thank you so much for the watchers. I don't know if it's the same people that have been in and out, but I really appreciate it. I'm so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check out my channel. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Give this a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. It helps circulate the video. I will go back and put some timestamps on, and people can just get to their sign. You know, if you know your 3 big or your 4 big signs, check those out. And get out there and enjoy your weekend. I hope you have better weather than we do in Minnesota. We got snow overnight, but who cares? You can go out and enjoy it anyway. The sun is shining, and have a great weekend. See you guys.